right, we are rolling, and we got a special one today, man. We got the homie Troy Cotton Jr. in the building. Rufus King alum, man. Appreciate you coming through, man. I don't know what it is about King guys, man. We had Lanil, we got Troy, got some stuff in the works with some other cats. But like I told Lanil, man, y'all played a big role just in basketball for me just growing up.
Yeah.
Y'all being an example of who y'all was 04, 03, 06, just your whole tenure. So y'all definitely was somebody I watched. So salute to you for that.
Yes, sir.
And just the things you did in terms of, transitioning into ministry and just your impact in the city, bro. So salute to you.
Thank you, sir.
So what I try to do is I try to do our guests right, and I try to read the resumes.
All right.
And I was going through your stuff yesterday, and I'm like, bruh. Just all like both front and back. so we gonna do you right, man.
Yes, sir.
So Friends of Hoop and DTA alum.
Yep.
I want to tap into that.
Yeah.
3-year Rufus King varsity player. Technically 4 because you went upstate your freshman year.
Yep.
So 2-time state champion. You was all tournament your sophomore year.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to you. We definitely gonna tap into that.
Yes, sir.
2nd team all state your senior year. 1st team all area your senior year, all city. 1st team all area your senior year, WBCA all-star. We're going to tap into that too because I got selected but didn't go to the game because of work, and it's one of my biggest basketball regrets. But shout out to you for that. Then you accepted a Division I scholarship to play at UW Green Bay. Shout out to the Phoenix.
Yes, sir.
In 96 games, started 61. 7 for all time in 3-pointers. Shout out to you. I did a show with Tony Main a week ago.
Yeah.
I'd love to see you two go shot for shot. I would love to see you two go shot for shot, man. That'd be something crazy.
Yeah.
32 double-figure scoring games. Few points shy of hitting 1,000. Career 83% free throw shooter. 41.4% from the 3. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's wild. Did 1 year pro in Georgia. We will get into that. Shout out to you for making that, reaching that, that pedestal.
Yeah.
Just going pro, man. That's special.
Yes, sir.
So after his playing career was done, he made the transition into ministry, and that's definitely where I want to tap in and just pick your brain and just get your mindset on that. Ordained as a youth pastor in 2008. Received his call to become a pastor in 2022. But, didn't take the call, but then in 23 received it again and stepped to the plate and took the call. Now he is the lead pastor at Kingdom Church.
Yes, sir.
He went to seminary, got a 2-year certificate from Life Christian University in 21. My man is married for 7 years with 3 daughters. Troy Cotton Jr., man. Hopefully I did it right, man.
No,
hopefully I did it right, man.
It sounds like I'm getting dunked in the Hall of Fame.
Hopefully I did it right, man. That's what we try to do on this show, man. We try to give flowers and just something for the city, bro. Like I told you, I looked up to y'all crop. You, Lanil, Louis, Mitch. So the fact that we older now, I could bring y'all down here as men, pick y'all brains, and just give y'all flowers, man. It mean the world, man. So
sir.
What I like to do is I like to start from the beginning.
Yes, sir.
From the beginning. So childhood.
Yes, sir.
Tell us where you from. Introduce us, bro.
So Troy Cotton Jr. I like to put the junior in there because my pops
Shout out to Pops.
gave me his name, man, which is an honor.
Mm-hmm.
So growing up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin on 19th and Hampton.
Okay.
Man, playing ball at Lincoln every single day.
Shout out to Lincoln.
Playing, you know what I'm saying? Warning.
Yeah.
All that, man. But got to a point where I was like, dude, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
Excuse me. My pops asked me, like, if you're going to play basketball, let me know now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because if we're going to go all in, this got to be your decision.
Yeah.
So we start going to Lincoln every single day, working out every single day, whether it was snowing, raining, it didn't matter. Like, we going and getting up shots.
Yeah.
And I was playing older. So I always I never played my age group.
Yeah.
So in the 5th grade, he was like, man, I think it's your time to play your age group. You know what I'm saying? In elementary, went to Samuel Clemens Elementary.
Okay.
And that's where I played Thomas, Shumpert, everybody.
Shout out to Shump.
You know what I'm saying? Shump, man. When I saw Shump, I was like, dog, I got to work on my game.
Yes. Shout out to Shump.
Shump was a beast.
Straight tank, bro. Yeah.
So just that Milwaukee kind of style, Hezzo, just always working on your game. Warren and Blacktop, playing in those areas.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
didn't really get into AAU yet.
Okay.
But really just wanted to work on my game and play outside ball.
Yeah, for sure.
And always play a grade older than me.
Yeah, for sure. At what age do you think you started to get like, okay, this is what I want to do. I can actually do this. I got a feel for this. How old were you when you got to that point?
I was at least in the third grade.
Okay.
When I was in third grade, I was like, okay, I think I got a love for this game.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For
All
sure.
I want to do, get a pair of socks, get a hanger,
Yeah.
put in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm in the crib hooping. They're like, okay, I think you love this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I really found out that I just wanted to compete. Like I really wanted to play against somebody else. So in the third grade is really when I got like that itch.
Okay.
Right. And then that's when I got introduced to Friends of Hoop.
Okay.
Friends of Hoop, Price Johnson, that was like good friends with George Karl.
Yeah.
So when George Karl became the coach of Milwaukee Bucks, we got introduced to him through Mark Mitchell.
Yeah, shout out to Mark.
Yeah, Mark, man.
Yeah,
so him and my pops were real good friends. So he introduced us to Price. Price had a son, Dane Johnson, that same age as us.
Yeah.
So he was like, man, I want to start an AAU team.
Yeah.
Right. So we want to get the best players. Right. So that's how we got connected with Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry Smith and my dad was great friends. They grew up together.
Yeah.
Right. So Jerry, same age as me.
Yeah.
We found Louis.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Cheap, man. Y'all cheap back there.
You know, Marty, shout out to Marty.
Marty played a role in getting that FOH team together?
Yeah, because he had Louis, he had Thomas. Yeah. Right? So he like, okay, Price got all the funding, right?
Okay.
He could take y'all places. I just can't take y'all right now at this age.
Yeah.
He got Corey now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he got Corey now. He was like, okay, Price can have this age.
Yeah.
So Friends of Hoop, we start hooping with them. And then George Karl, he went to, I forgot where he went to, Denver or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And that's when Marty took over with DTA.
Okay.
So we went right into DTA after Friends of Hoop.
So so DTA wasn't even started yet with Friends
Not
of Hoop?
in our age group.
Oh.
It was Young Lions and DTA with Corey Lucius, all them.
Okay.
They was the Young Lions and DTA at that time.
Okay.
We was Friends of Hoop.
Okay.
But we always kept in communication with Marty because we already had that relationship.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
Once Friends of Hoop kind of faded away, that's when we went to DTA.
That's dope, man. I never knew the like backstory. I never knew that. So when Shump was saying what he was saying, he said he played for FOH. I didn't know it was the affiliation with DTA and how y'all like. So that's dope to hear, man. It's cool to hear that backstory now. Yeah. Speak on middle school, because that's when Shump said y'all went to the same middle school and was just wrecking stuff, bro. So speak on that, man.
Yeah, man. John Muir Middle School.
Yeah, shout out.
Now it's Carmen.
Yeah.
They took our middle school. But John Muir was always a place where every hooper wanted to go.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, that's where Marshall Williams went. That's where Boo Wade went. Yeah. Right. So I know my history. So I'm like, man, I want to go where they got coached at. Yeah. Right. Because I want to be the best. So I decided to go to John Muir, but we all knew each other. Me, Shump, everybody knew each other. So we was like, man, we're going to go and kill it. Yeah. Like, let's go over here and kill it. Right. Yeah. Coach Jackson, that passed away a couple years ago, he was coaching. Man, it was just a great atmosphere to be in as far as getting better every day and competing. Yeah. Our practices was crazy.
I'm already knowing.
I'm talking about.
I'm already knowing. So was the practices tougher than the games or more competitive?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I get it.
Oh, yeah. Me and Shump had to go at it every single day. Yeah. So in the game, we like, this easy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This practice in the game.
But we had some other guards, man. Aaron McClyde. That played as well. We had Eric O'Neal.
Shout out to you. Shout out to you.
Yeah, we call him Cousin E. He was balling, man. The strongest dude I ever met. Yeah. Man, I'm talking about calves as big as watermelons, right? Yeah. But we had a nice squad, man, and we had nice camaraderie. But the one thing we grew up as, we kept on growing as basketball players there. You know what I'm saying? With John Muir, with the coaching that we got, development, we getting each other better, we pushing each other, and that's kind of what got us ready for high school. But that's when like you could tell that business start getting involved in basketball, right? You have other influences that say, hey man, you need to be a part of this AU team, you need to be a part of this high school, you need to go here, kind of separate from the group.
Yeah.
And I don't think we was ready for that. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all just want to hoop.
We kids. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, man, Shump going here, this player going here, this different high school. You know what I'm saying? We kind of just separated. And we didn't really talk about why. It's like, we kids, we just want to hoop. But then again, you thinking about like somebody like telling you can be the man and everything like that over here. You're like, you know what I'm saying? I got that skill. I believe in myself. So I don't knock that at all. But like I said, kids, we wasn't ready for that type of like conversations, that type of environment. So definitely John Muir Elementary, man, really shaped us to the man that we are today.
Yeah, for sure. Now let me ask you, Troy, if you've seen this man play, you know this man has a banger. He's knockdown jump shot. In terms of developing that, was that something that came natural, or you just, you know, I want to know how to shoot, so I'm work on this. What? Tell me about that, your jump shot, bro.
Yeah, bro. So I was a slasher growing up. Right, I really didn't have a jump shot. I was taller than everybody, so I'm going to the hole, left hand, right hand, really finishing at the basket. In my 5th grade, when we was playing for Friends of Hoop, I was in the game room with everybody else, Jerry, Louie, we all in the game room at the Cousin Center, just hoop. I mean, just having a good time. Ray Allen, after practice, was getting up shots with assistant coach Ryan Adams. Right, so my pops come and get me. Pops like, man, go rebound for Ray Allen. Go ask the coach if you need help. I'm like, Pops, I'm here, you know what I'm saying, having fun, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here with everybody else. He's like, dog, go ask Coach Adams, do he need help? So I go over there nervous. Like, Coach Adams, man, you need any assistance, man? He said, yeah, stand under the rim. Right? He won't miss. Grab the ball out the net and pass it to me. That's all I want you to do. You won't have to move. And I promise you, bro, I did not move. It's all net. Now, he was playing the game where it's 21. We got to get to 21. Make it all net, it's a 3. Hit the rim, it's 1. Right? If you miss, it's a -3. You got to get to 21. Nice. Right? So I'm talking about all net. I don't think people understand what
One
time he hit the rim, he mad. I'm talking about he going berserk. He cussing and everything. I'm like, he made it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling great. I'm like, no, he made it, bro. No, he pissed. Like, it didn't go in the way I wanted to go in. Right? So, when he got done, I'm like, hey, Ray, bro, how you able to shoot like that, dog? He said, young fella, you got to get your legs into it. You got to jump on your jump shot. You young right now, but do your push-ups, right? Get stronger and work on it. You're going to be airballing right now. But you got to continue to jump on your jump shot. So every single day after that, I'm airballing and everything like that. We get to nationals. 5th grade, we playing against Boo Williams. Virginia, Boo Williams. Right. So we got this play. They bigger than us. So we gotta be able to shoot on the outside in order to win this game. So Jerry, athletic, he can really get to the hole, but I can't. So I promise you, I was like, man, let me try this. And then I missed that whole game. And that's when I became a shooter.
So let me ask you this, bro. How much of shooting is confidence? How much of it is, okay, I can have good mechanics, I can put the reps in, but I gotta know I'm gonna knock this down. How much of it is that?
It's all about repetition for me, bro. My body knows that I'm gonna make this shot. Like, I train my body how to make a shot. Through thousands of shots, I know how to shoot when a person that's left-handed holding me. Somebody right-handed, somebody tall, somebody big, somebody short. Like, I practice how to make a shot, how my body feels. So your body should automatically tell you this is going in. Without even looking at it. Because I train how I need to be squared up, how my elbow need to be. Like, I know if it's missing or not. Right. So I focus on how my body feels. Like, I want to train my body how to make a shot. It's confidence for sure. But you got to know how to make a shot in your spots. Right. So I knew my point guard, if he was left-handed, hey, I'm going on the left side. Right. If he loved driving right, I need to be on that side. You know what I'm saying? So I really try to pick my spots based upon who I was playing. Playing with as well. But I always had the mindset, man, no defender can stop me from making shots. Man, if I miss, it's because of me.
That is when did you get that detail oriented with, shooting the ball? Because like me, when I played, I was a scorer.
Yeah.
So like it's feel, but I'm not this. I gotta do this. I gotta do. It's just roll the ball. I'm going. So when did you just develop that like just that almost science, bro, with it? The way you explaining it,
yeah,
like, man.
He got in the 8th grade, really.
Okay. Okay.
I saw everybody getting taller than me.
Yeah.
And I really had the mindset. Me and my dad had to sit down and have a conversation. Like, you gotta be great at something.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You can't just be good at a lot of things. You got to be great at something that's going to get you on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody else can get to the hole, can score.
Yeah.
But what is something that a coach be like, I need that.
Yeah.
Like, I need to get that in the
game.
Right? And shooter was it.
Yeah.
But what kind of shooter you want to be?
Okay.
Right? You just want to be a spot up.
Yeah.
Or you want to be coming off screens. Like, you want to be a lethal threat.
Yeah.
Right? So coming off screens, you unbalanced, you going fast.
Yeah.
So you got to really teach your body how to stay in balance while driving, and somebody driving you coming off them screens.
Yeah.
Without coming off balance.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I really had the mindset of, bro, I got to teach my body how to make it when I'm fading left, when I'm fading right, because the game is going fast. I'm coming off screens. Like, I got to be able to make a shot in any environment. Right. So me and my dad, we really put in work going to Lincoln Park. Before school, after school,
shout out to Lincoln,
man, like when it was snowing, Christmas, Thanksgiving, it didn't matter.
That's dope.
Like my dad be like, yeah, it's snowing outside, but why you need to dribble the ball?
Right.
You need to make sure that you still make shots. If you go to a gym like Vegas and the gym is cold, I don't need excuses.
Yeah.
I know how to shoot in the cold.
Yeah.
If it's raining, right, the ball's slippery.
Yeah.
Don't matter.
Yeah.
I know how to adjust my game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And make sure that I have no excuses, because these college coaches are here regardless.
No, that's facts.
You know what I mean?
That's facts.
So I wanted to make sure that I had no excuses no matter what, and really have that mentality of this is a game. And that's why I try to teach these kids today, like, this is a game. Play the game.
Facts. A few more questions, then we're going to transition into high school. Yeah. So, any siblings?
Yeah, I have my older brother, Ravante Dantzler.
Okay.
Right? My dad and his mom is married now.
Okay.
So watch him grow up. He played for Mesmer. He got a championship with T Black and all that.
Okay,
and then I have another brother, older brother, Raymond Keith, that really taught me just a mentality to have. He went to the Army as well. He's 4 years older than me. So he really taught me how to be tough.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was the first one I beat. And one-on-one, when I was in middle school, I was like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. If I could be my older brother, you know what I'm saying? I think I'm ready. He was real tough on me.
Did he embrace it, or he threw you some shade after you beat him?
Oh, no, he's pissed.
He was like, man, I gotta run this back, man.
He was mad, and then my dad was smiling like he finally got it. Like, that's when my confidence rose. Like, if I could beat my older brother in a physical game, I'll never forget. It was it was at Lincoln Park on the second court.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We playing 1-on-1. I was like, I got him.
Yeah.
I got him. I hit it with 1-2. Hit the shot. He knocked me down. I was like, and 1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he really taught me how to be tough no matter what. We didn't call fouls.
Yeah.
You go to the hole, you get knocked down, you got to finish.
Yeah.
So he really taught me the toughness on and off the basketball court.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, bro. Then we'll transition to your high school experience. You mentioning your pops, your big brothers. Knowing where we from in this city, bro, but just having that in your house, bro, that influence. How did that keep you on the straight and narrow? Just with your pops saying like, hey, man, you got to know how to shoot the code. Yeah. Come on, let's get some shots up. No, we're not doing that. Your big brother's teaching you toughness. How did that shape you and keep you on the right path just growing up?
Yeah, man, having a man in your life in general keeps you on the right path. Right? Yeah. My dad was there through thick and thin. Mm-hmm. He made sure that I was on the up and up, that I was focused on my grades, as well as on the basketball court. Like, Pops, man, worked third shift at Master Lock. Still coach at my games. And elementary was my coach in middle school as well, and high school. He was on the freshman team coaching as well. He wanted to be involved. I didn't even know that. Yeah, he wanted to be involved in every step of my life, man. And that's why I encourage dads in general, man, be in your child's life no matter what, man. Just having that man figure there. Yeah. My mom didn't care. Right, she did you play your best? Yeah, that's all I care about. I'm gonna do that to Pops. With Pops, man, you know, why did you lose?
Right.
Why didn't you have a good game? Like,
Right.
let's strategize here. Let's look at film. We watch we had all the film on Michael Jordan. Like we watched all his tapes.
Yeah.
Right. How mentally tough he was when he was going against Detroit Pistons. Right. He had to get in the weight room.
For sure.
Right. Mentally tough. How do you develop yourself after a loss?
Yeah.
Right. So he was, man, I wouldn't be here today as the man I am if it wasn't for Pops sacrificing all that he had.
Yeah.
Literally putting me in the best positions for me to be successful, just as a man in general.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hooking me up with Friends of Hoop, DCA.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, everything was involved with him, going to ABCD camp. Like everything was involved and Pops make sure he pushed me to that level.
Yeah, man. Shout out to him. Shout out Troy Cotton Sr., man.
Yes, sir.
Figure in the city when it comes to basketball, man. Shout out to you, man. Your brothers too.
Yeah.
All right, man. So now, did your thing at John Muir. Y'all had the super team, blew through everybody. End of the year, now it's time to come to a decision. Where are we gonna go to high school? And we was talking a little bit before how this guy going here, this guy going here. Is there's so much noise.
Yeah.
How did you make your decision, bro? What came into your decision?
It's a crazy story.
Yeah.
I thought from 6th grade all the way to 8th grade, I knew for sure I was going to Marshall.
That's crazy.
Right? I was practicing with Marshall almost every single day because my older brother went to Marshall.
Okay.
So he was with Latrell Fleming.
Shout out.
Scoop.
Yeah.
What's Scoop real name? Brian Jordan, right?
Yeah. Man, what? Hold on, I'm about to pause you. What? So his little brother, Breon Jordan, played at Dominican.
Yes.
Yeah. So, man, shout out to Brian, man.
Yeah.
Pure muscle. Muscle.
Absolutely. So his older brother, Scoop.
Yeah.
Man, a beast, right? They had Big Country.
Yeah.
That I forgot where he came from, but he was the big 6'8" cat.
Mm-hmm.
So I was practicing with them.
Yeah.
Right. So going to their practices, me, Louis, Eric O'Neal.
Louis supposed to go there too?
Yeah, we all supposed to go there.
I'm learning today, man. So you telling me that DTA team was gonna be at? Keep going, man.
Yeah, so
I can't even.
Their coach was Dimitri Beekman and Mark Mitchell.
Okay.
So that was the coaches, right?
Yeah.
So we for sure going there.
Yeah.
Like we going there. Wherever I go, we all flooding, right?
Together, yeah.
Coach Goss from King, right?
Speak on it.
He come to Marquette camp. We had Marquette camp, right? At Tom Crean camp.
Yeah.
So we hooping. Coach Goss come and talk to Pops.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, do me a favor. I want y'all to come and scrimmage my freshman team that we have now, right? This is what we got going on at King. We about championship.
Yeah.
Right? But I want to see if they really ready for King.
Mm-hmm.
So me and Louis, ready? What you mean ready for King? You know what I mean? We hoopers. Yeah. So we go up there, we destroy their freshman team. Destroy their freshman team. Now we in the 8th grade.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So God's talking about, hey, I got these players. I got Dupree. I got Matt Goody. I got Khalif.
Yeah.
I got Jameel. He got Justin Willingham. He got Jamel Jackson Wilson. He got all these cats, right?
Yeah.
Like we looking to run a dynasty. When they leave, here y'all come.
Yeah.
Like if you just want to play, go to Marshall, bro.
Yeah.
If you want to win and develop and get scholarships, come to King, right? So he could show you better than he could tell you. So he had practice at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Well, I cannot lie to you. It was at least 30 to 40 college coaches there to watch their open gym.
That's crazy.
I said, I'm
sold.
That is
crazy. Yeah.
I'm sold.
Yeah.
Like, dog, he got everybody here. Michigan State, Wisconsin, Marquette, everybody here to watch them. I'm like, oh yeah. Like this is the place where I want to go.
Yeah.
And then me and my dad had a long conversation like, do you want to go and compete or you just want to just play? Right?
Yeah.
So you already got shooters there like Goody, Khalif. Yeah. I've been watching them since I was a little boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I wanted to play against them. I wanted to be at their level. So I want to play against them and learn from them.
Yeah.
I want to compete with them every day.
Sure.
So if I'm going to be a better shooter, ain't no better shooter than Goody and Khalif.
Right.
So if I could be under them,
yeah,
I'm definitely going to be better.
Yeah.
So we decided to go to King, man, and really join them, man, because I wanted to play with Dupree and Dixon. Sure. Like, I've been watching them play with Swish ever since I was little.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, dog, if I could play with them and be on the same floor as them, And then so I know I made it.
You were sold, man. So it makes sense. And like, it would have been dope if Shump could have made that jump with y'all, man. Yeah. Like, stay with the gang and go ahead. And, but that's crazy. Y'all was gonna go to Marshall. Like that never. I can't even picture that. But it you know, it's dope to hear that. So the summer, 8th grade, going into freshman year, what's the feeling, bro? Did you do summer league with King, or was you?
Yep, we did summer league with King.
What summer league was y'all playing in at that time?
We was playing at Marquette. They like rec center. They had
okay, yeah.
I forgot what it's called, but we was playing there.
Okay.
Summer league. Man, when we showed up there, everybody was like, "Dog, y'all crazy. Y'all got all this talent. Like y'all ain't no way it's gonna work." Yeah. But guys had a plan. You know what I'm saying? So Louis is the only one that played varsity.
Yeah.
He's the only one. So me, Lanil, we all JV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes we'll dump into freshmen as well. So our ego was put to the side at that point.
Yeah.
We had to think about the bigger picture.
Yeah.
So right now, when we see Jerry, we see Shump, everybody playing varsity as a freshman.
Yeah.
Right? We got a bigger picture though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So our ego had to really be put to the ground, because we like, man, it's about getting better every single day. So me, Lanil, man, we killing on the JV circuit, really balling. But before that, because I didn't know, me personally, I didn't know Lanil was going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because me and Lanil, we really didn't communicate at that level yet.
Yeah.
We played against each other.
Yeah.
But I didn't know he was going there, because I know he was cold, but I'm like, oh, now he going, okay, we got something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then he brought Big Mitchell with him.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, we got a squad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when they came, I was like, this is definitely the right move.
Right.
Because by senior year, we'll be nice.
You can see it too, like, because I speak on the first time I saw you play. So my cousin Wesley played on that JV team.
Yep.
And my uncle brought me to the game when y'all was playing South, and y'all just like destroyed South. And I'm like, how is this the JV team? Then you see Pretty and Jamil, and I'm okay, it makes sense. But you could see, like, give it like a year, and these dudes gonna be. So you can see that, bro. And just speak on how, like, okay, we gotta wait a year, but that feeling of like we gonna be the guys soon. Just that anticipation. Did y'all have that, or was it like, man, we on JV, man, we should be on? But was it any of that?
It was something that in the back of our head. But guys make sure that we practice with varsity though.
Okay.
So I'm getting shredded by Dupree, Jahie Craig. I'm getting shredded. You know what I'm saying? Goody killing me.
Yeah.
Khalif smart as a whip.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? He know the game. So I'm getting killed. This is my first time getting killed like this. Yeah. So I'm like, they proving to me I'm not ready.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But they keep me on their hip like, Troy, you got to do this. You got to write this. You know what I'm saying? This angle.
That's dope.
Right? So they still coaching me through that.
Yeah.
But they making sure they make it hard on me. Like picking me up full court.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just me and Lanil like, dog, we can't get through this pressure. Like, we dummies right now. You know what I mean? But they was getting us ready.
Yeah.
They was getting us ready. So by the time they went upstate, you know what I'm saying? We like, okay, now we on the practice squad, right? So now we getting them ready we like the scout team.
Yeah.
So we getting them ready for the next game, for the Fond du Lacs and the teams that we got to play that set a lot of screens that can shoot. So now we like, okay, we in our element now. Now we making it hard on y'all.
Let me ask you, Troy.
Yes, sir.
What was them battles in practice? Y'all the scout team. I know y'all like, man, we gonna get these dudes today, man.
Oh, yeah.
I already know. I speak on that, bro. Playing with Pre, you know what I'm saying? Goody Khalif. Them battles, bro. Speak on that.
Man, it was one of the best and worst experience of my life, right? Because I couldn't get no sleep the day before. I'm like, I got to get them.
Yeah.
I got to get them. You know what I'm saying? But they bigger than me. They more stronger. But still in all, every single practice, they always brought their best, and it made me bring my best. So with Goody, man, chasing him around screens. Khalif, chasing him around ball screens, right? Dupree was just an animal. He could just score any way. But his defense was, man, he'll pick you up full court. You can't get past half. Like you just couldn't. Right? The angles that he picked to score. The way that he used the big man, I really learned from Goody how to use your big man to the best of your advantage. Like he made sure he fed Gutter and Jamel, right? Because they're gonna have to set screens, right? So Goody really used his screens well, his angles well. Khalif was an angle guy. I mean, I'm talking about when he drive, he loved the floater. So I learned that from him, man. Coming off of ball screens, really using it well, the shoulders well, getting low. You know what I'm saying? Like all those things, I'm just learning from him. But still, they killing me with those methods. You know what I'm saying? For sure, so I'm trying to play B. I would get hammered on screens. And they really made sure they understood that, okay, this is a freshman, right? He's not going to take my spot because I'm more advanced than him, but I'm also going to teach him the game.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? So I got Big Goody teaching me the game while I'm on sideline, frustrated about to cry. He like, son, you got to do this. You got to do that. You know what I'm saying? You see how good he using this. So they really coached me up, man. And I salute to the vets, man. I would not have been the basketball player I was if it wasn't for Khalif, Goody, Dupree, those guys, Shahi,
shout out,
really teaching me the game.
Yeah, so that's dope to hear. Just sense of legacy, man. Like, we gonna bust y'all, but we also gonna teach y'all. So that's dope.
Absolutely.
Laniel told some stories about guys, man. Just speak on him and just his impact as a coach and how he was, especially that freshman year, y'all scout team, and y'all new to this, man. Just speak on him.
Man, Guys was hard to figure out. Guys was a hard-nosed a guy that would cuss you out in a minute. But he had the reason why he wanted to do that to make you tough. So literally, when I make a shot, he would holler at me, cuss me out because I ain't make it the right way, or I celebrated after, or I didn't throw it down in the post when I shot the shot. I made it. You know what I'm saying? How many touches did Mitchell have? You know what I'm saying? Did you drop it down to Jamel? Jamel's a better player than you. Why are you shooting a jump shot, freshman? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got a senior there that's killing. Like, he would really, I'm talking about, ain't nothing we did on the basketball court that he approved of.
Let me ask you this. Do you think that was strategic? Like, I got to, kind of like the Army. You go to the Army, they got to break you, then build you up. Because, like, man, he hit a shot. Like, I get it, but he just made the shot. So you think it was, like, more strategic to keep y'all at a certain level, or was it just he just being a...
It was a little bit of both.
You know
what I'm saying? That was crazy, dude. But still, no, he understood that, hey, man, they come with all this clout, all this hype. You know, AAU, they rank, they this and they that. You know, sponsored by Adidas, all this stuff like that. I really got to break them down. I understand that the bigger picture is for us to win the state championship. So if they come in with a big head, I got Dupree, I got Khalid, I got all these guys that already broke in already. They set, they ready to go. They just need to teach the next generation as well. I need to bring them up under people that's already ready to go. So I really got to be hard on them. You know what I'm saying? So
for sure.
Freshmen, you can't get past half. Like, you that weak? Like, just different. Like, he's on the stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going home
after that.
I'm like, no, I'm crying. I'm like, no, I don't know if I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? Then come back the next day, and then he'll just smooth everything out. Like, so this is what you can do, but you're doing a good job so far.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? Don't give up.
It got to be a balance.
Yeah, it got to be a balance.
It got to be a balance.
You know, so you got Coach Jackson that's giving me oranges every single day. You know what I mean? He like, son, it's timing. It's timing. You're going to learn the system. Right? Right now, you're just going based off just talent. But learn the system and learn how to play the game. So, but guys, man, he was something else, dude. Like, you couldn't just go talk to guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was very Army fatigued. Like, you know what I mean? But still, no, you know that he cared. You know he wanted to win. You know what I'm saying? He'll break a clipboard. He'll holler. All that was for antics, though. Once you get older, you like,
it's a show, bro.
Like, bro, you tripping now. You know what I'm saying? He's shaking and all that stuff. Like, bro, stop it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that serious. We still winning. We still good. We gonna make it back. So, and Guys was he was very influential with me knowing how to play college ball when I got there. So he made sure that we was ready for that type of level.
Man, so shout out to Guys, man. So freshman year, y'all make the trip to state. Y'all 03 King was something else, bro. Unfair, bro. Dupree, Gutter, Goodwin, Khalif, Jermell Jackson Wilson, like, who tear the rim down. Like, y'all win that state championship. I think they beat Appleton West with Brian Butch.
Brian Butch.
Beat them. So you get the gold bar. Just speak on that. Like, I know your role wasn't as big, but just to see it, to feel it, bro. To see them guys do that thing. What was that feeling?
So freshman year was really my coming out party. When I went upstate, I didn't think I was going to play at all. Right? I'm not. We going upstate, man. I'm just make sure I'm part of the what's nice. So he actually gave me a jersey, and I'm like, okay, right. So I'm gonna play. I might play. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. I played a little bit in the semifinals. I made a free throw. I got fouled. I made a free throw. I was nervous. I thought I was about to pass out. But then we get to the championship game against Brian Butch. He put me in at a pivotal moment, like. Just to get some minutes from Goody, because Goody was tired. So they gave me the ball on the wing. You know what I'm saying? And dude, I'm trying to get it into Jamel, but he ain't open. They denying Dupree at the top. I'm on the wing. So dude sweat me like like I'm a freshman, like he about to steal the ball. So I'm like, oh, ain't none of that though. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I jabbed him. He went for it. I go to the hole and make a floater. Right. That was my first actual bucket. And I knew that just I took off from there. I was like, oh yeah, I'm ready now. I made a bucket on championship game. So that was my coming out party right there to know that God trusted me. God's trusting me in that moment. You know what I'm saying? To put me in as a freshman. And then everybody. So I'm like, man, let me get back to my root. The biggest game, right? Brian Butch is state player of the year, you know what I'm saying? All that, going to Wisconsin, everybody up on him. And I made a floater. I'm like, dude, this is where I need to be for sure. I don't think I would have got that any other school, this experience, and me to really be there to really bump up my confidence. So
that's dope. So go through freshman year, play the role in getting the ball. Now speak on the summer. Freshman going into sophomore year. You with DTA, right?
With
the guys. Speak on that, bro. And just summer league and just that whole just feel.
So after that, we go straight into AU. We go straight to AU. My confidence is on 10. But I know my role is going to change, right? Going into the school year. So all AU, I really focus on, me and my dad had a plan, focus on 5 points a quarter. 5 points a quarter, right? Get you 20 points. That was the first time I heard that. But we really practiced my 5 points though. So we got in the gym, hey, a 3 and a layup. But how you gonna get your layup? How you gonna get your 3 in the system that you're currently in? So we really went in there with a plan because I know that Goody, all them is about to be seniors. Right? I'm about to be a sophomore, but I'm going to be coming off the bench playing a bigger role.
Big role.
But how I can practice how to be a how can I say, a professional in the role that I got to play, I got to go in this AU circuit and kill it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, I got to go in because I know I'm about to be back a role player. So I'll go sophomore year, that summer, like, I got to average at least 20 this summer. Because, you know, high school, I'm not going to get much. This they senior year. You know what I'm saying? So really went in there, man, with the mindset of when I go to big time, when I go to Vegas, I really had to put on performance. And I had a really good summer that summer, man. That's when Lanil joined us on DTA that summer. So
y'all two to start backcourt. Him at the one. Okay. That's dope.
And then, we brought on some older cats as well. In some tournaments, like we played with Lil Billy. One time we played with Mario from Washington.
Shout out.
And then Avery Smith as well. He played with us in some tournaments as well. So
did y'all play up? Did y'all play up?
We play. Sometimes we play up.
Okay.
So we just really just going through the summer like, man, we got to get back to the championship level when we get back to school. So that summer was really about us just developing as players with the confidence we currently have and really get stronger and play against the big cats in the summer, like, you know, Wayne Ellington playing against DJ Augustine, all them guys. It's really seeing where we are. I know I think it was our junior year, so I'm kind of ahead of myself, but when Lanil went against OJ Mayo, he was going at him. That's when I was like, okay, Lanil's there. Nah, he need the ball a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Because he went toe to toe with OJ Mayo.
Yeah.
Toe to toe with him. I'm talking about they going bucket to bucket.
Yeah.
We almost won that game because it was because of Lanier. Like Lanier was balling that game.
Yeah.
And AAU really built us to that level.
Bro, so humble. He ain't even talk about that on the show. That would have been the first thing I talked about.
Yeah, we was at Speech.
Yeah,
we was at Speech in Indiana, man.
Yeah.
And we had to play them.
Yeah.
And Lanier, man, I think he at least had 30.
Yeah.
For sure. He was going toe to toe with OJ Mayo, man. And I was like, Lanier, they couldn't stop him.
Yeah.
He was just
all of that, bro.
Spots.
Yeah.
Yeah, they couldn't stop Lanier.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, shout out to AZ.
Yeah.
So that's sophomore year. You rolling into sophomore year. Had the good summer on the circuit.
Yep.
Now you know I'm full varsity. It's no JV. It's no bouncing. I'm full varsity. I got to roll. And just speak on your confidence and your mindset now, just being a full varsity player. And y'all going to be good.
Yeah.
So speak on that, expectations, all that.
Well, going there, a lot of people had doubt that we can win it again because we lost so much. We lost Jahi, we lost Justin Willingham, we lost Jamel, we lost Gutter.
Yeah.
Like that's
some size.
That's some size. So we small now.
Yeah.
Right? We got Louis at the 4.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got Drew Jackson at the 5. So we small. We got Dixon playing the 4. So we small, so we got to be quick. Yeah. We gotta be shooters. We gotta run this press to perfection, like because we gotta really speed the game up. So guys had a plan. Man, we gonna start off strong, but our bench gotta be just as good as the starters.
Yeah,
like they should be scared when somebody gets subbed in.
Right.
And he really had a plan. So when we went in, our practice was harder sophomore year than it was my freshman year.
I get it.
Because it's all guards.
I get it. Yeah.
I'm talking about it's running gun.
Yeah.
We tired. It's all day for 2 hours. We just going back and forth, pressing. And then with Louis being so smart at the 4, he could really hold his own. He was strong.
Yeah.
He knew how to pick angles.
Yeah.
He knew how to draw charges.
Yeah.
Like he knew how to.
Dude.
He was a smart dude. Right, like a Draymond Green on our team. You know what I mean? So we was able to play that type of style.
Yeah.
And we knew, and guys was so smart in scheduling. Our first game was against Michael Flowers.
And
Madison.
Yeah.
And that's when we knew how good we can be. When we played them at their place, our first game coming off a state championship, everybody like, okay, they ain't gonna be as good. You know what I'm saying? Last year, we came out there, I'm talking about balling. You know what I'm saying? Balling.
Michael Flowers was a stud. Cold. Yeah.
And then our roll off the bench, me, Lanil, Khalif, we was like, no, we the dogs when we come in.
Yeah.
Like we got to come in and bring it to a whole different notch, right? So when we get subbed in, they gonna think that they get rest. No, it just went up a level,
right?
And that was our mentality, right? To give Goody and Dupree them some rest. We gonna come in. We gonna make sure that we at least get up another 5 points.
Yeah, push it. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Push it. Then when they come in, it's over.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They got their rest. So we really did our job on that. And that's when the scholarships start coming, letters start coming. Because our expectations and also our level of role kind of went up in that year.
That's dope to hear, man. Just growth at the end of the day. And then just because, like, Khalif, if people don't know Khalif, just one of the most inspirational players you could, just people.
Yes, sir.
Skip the basketball, just people. So just having that in your ear, bro, what did that do for you? Because I could see that. Bro, we the dogs when we come on. Speak on Khalif one time,
man,
bro.
Khalif was one of the most level-headed. I call him a superstar. To be honest with you, when growing up, Khalif was the best point guard I saw. Growing up, how he played the game. He was a shooter, but also how he defended. He get up under you. What Khalif really taught me was. In moments, how to stay calm. How to stay calm in moments. Nothing shook Khalif. No matter how big the opponent was, small. But he still played his game. Nobody could shake his game. Right. Be confident and sure about your game. Have a game plan before you go in. And this is where I'm going to play regardless of how you defend. Right.
Sure.
And Khalif was smart that way, man. And level-headed. Nothing. I never saw Khalif. panic or you know what I'm saying, or get down. He was always level-headed, even keeled, and made sure that we was also that way growing up as well. Yeah. So when I looked on the bench, I'm looking at Khalif like, dog, we kind of down, bro.
What's going on?
Let's go, Pre. Let's go. We got this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's always was that person that just come in the huddle like, man, we got to do this. We got this. Like, man, they tired over there. Like he was like a little coach.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. What was the dynamic between him and guys? Like those two. Did they have a good dynamic between each other?
Oh yeah, guys trusted Khalif voice. So while guys trying to he panicking, guys going crazy. Like Khalif would come in there like, bro, all we got to do is this. You know what I'm saying? Just that's dope. Man, we cool, man. You know what I'm saying? They tired over there. They gonna turn their ball over. Right. Sure, man. You being lazy on the weak side. You got to come over. You know what I'm saying? So he was that voice of reasoning. That's right. I can see it. That came and make sure that we was thinking the correct way in those moments. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So especially upstate. Everybody nervous, everybody like Khalif, we cool, we good.
Different up there.
Yeah, we good, fellas. We good, fellas. Let's just calm down. Like that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Hit the shot. Good shot, Pre. That's good. Like he was always the voice of our team.
That's dope to hear. And he I played in a little men's league with him like when I was like 21, 22. Yeah. And what you saying was like what he was. And then he actually coached at Dominican for like a little bit too. Yep. So man, shout out to Khalif, man.
Yeah, shout out to Khalif
in the city. So y'all transition through the season, man. Do your thing. Make it back to Madison. But this year, I would say the team it's not what it was in 03. Y'all still good. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. But the 03 team was on steroids. And I feel like now it's a little more even. So you got a Madison Memorial team, you know what I'm saying, over there who got Michael Nelson. Yep. Wesley Matthews going to be who he be. Corey Vernon. Yep. They go through Vincent. Yeah. Marcus Landry and all them. And them dudes was studs. Shout out to Marcus Landry. Yep. So y'all seeing that. What was y'all mindset when y'all got to see them in that championship game, man? What was the mindset?
So I'll take you back before that. Vincent was the only team that beat us that year. Yeah. Cold. And we was really upset about that. Yeah.
Was this at Vincent or at King?
At Vincent.
Okay.
At Vincent. Yeah. Give you a little backstory about that. Yeah. Whenever we played a big game, we always wore our gold jerseys. Okay. Right.
The Laker joints?
Yeah, always. Right.
I need one of those, bruh.
The day of, we about to get on the bus to go to Vincent. Yeah. Right. Diener said they wearing the gold jerseys. They wearing their gold.
He did that over.
So we pissed. Yeah. We got to wear our blue ones. Yeah. We ain't wear those all year. So we like, all right. So we get to the game. We fluster. We doing stuff that we got no business doing. We lose that game. Yeah. Right. So we think we're gonna meet them back upstate. So
that's how it was set up. Bro.
That's how it was set up. So we like, we're gonna get them back upstate. But Westland they was a powerhouse. They was a powerhouse. Yeah. So when they won, that summer when we had summer league, I never forget. Me and my dad, we walking the summer league. We said, West, man, y'all pretty good, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Y'all look pretty good. He said, man, we ain't no punks. Me and my dad said, okay. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. My bad. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to show y'all love. All right, cool. Yeah. So that's what I got in the back of my head when it's time to play them. But I knew Dupree was pissed. Because he thought he was going to get player of the year.
Mr. Basketball, yeah.
They gave it to Nelson.
And Laniel described it. He said guys told it to him so smooth to like kind of ignite a fire. Like, hey, you know they gave him Mr. Basketball.
And Dupree was pissed.
I'm already knowing. I'm already knowing.
Like, Dupree usually come before
he got robbed.
Yeah, he got robbed for sure.
He got robbed.
I mean, but Dupree, he was on a whole nother mission. Like he was, you could tell it was different, right? Yeah. We go down. Yeah. 14
and 2, bro.
14 and 2.
I watched, and that's another moment, bro. In my like young basketball career, just watching the influences. I watched that game in the living room. Y'all down 14 and 2. Yeah. I'm like, man, it ain't looking so hot for these cats right now, bro. Yeah. And this one, I'll say, because I always give flowers. Pre became my favorite high school player ever in terms of Wisconsin. Yeah. To be down 14 and 2, put his team on the back, and you to hit the shots you hit in that game, bro, I feel like put y'all over the top. So speak on being down 14-2, then doing what y'all did, bro. The mindset.
Man, we wasn't ready for the moment at that particular time because our emotions was involved.
Yeah.
But we rolled Dupree back.
Yeah.
I mean, Dupree took off. I never in my life seen a performance like that in a championship game. Like that solidified him. Like you said, is your favorite player. I put him down as one of the best players ever to come out of Wisconsin.
Oh, that's facts. That's facts.
Just being around Dupree. Dupree was an animal.
Yeah.
But what he did that game and how he set up the shots that I had, right?
Yeah.
Because he had all the tension.
Yeah.
Just him picking up full court. This dude didn't get tired.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. He was on a whole nother level. So we thought, since we here, we already in Madison. They from Madison. The whole crowd like it's green. Yeah. Darn near. You know what I'm saying? It's like a home game for them. Yeah. Yeah. Right? So we just gonna go out because we battle tested. So our mindset was, let's go back to AU days.
Yeah.
It's AU ball now. From now on, we down. We got nothing to lose. Yeah. Let's go all out. Forget the plays, bro.
Right.
Like let's just go. No, we gonna lose. Yeah. We just gonna lose this way.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's go all out. And Dupree, our leader.
Yeah.
And that man went crazy.
For sure.
I'm just sitting there like, oh my goodness.
It was a different type of respect. And from what that game showed is, pre that guy, you up next. Yeah. That was like clear as day. Yeah. So to see y'all, and how was guys in the huddle? Y'all down 14-2. What was the conversation to kind of talk y'all? Okay, let's chip it down. Let's get it to 10. Let's get it to 6. What was that?
It was mostly just getting stops.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
just getting stops.
For sure.
Make them uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Right? Make them turn.
Yeah.
Because right now, they got momentum.
Yeah.
If we break their momentum, they never been in this position before.
Mm-hmm.
They was undefeated the whole season.
Yeah.
So they never had to really fight for something. Right? So our whole mindset was, man, we got to make them uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Right. I know the court's bigger.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But we got sub in and out. We got to speed the game up and get it to our game. Because they can't stop Dupree.
No.
Right. They just can't stop him. But we can do our part by just speeding them up. So every time we get in the huddle, man, we almost there. We almost there. Like keep going, keep going, keep going. That's that was our only mindset. Keep going. Don't look at the score. Let's keep going. And that's like, when I look, I didn't even know we won. No, because right now we just balling.
I get it.
Like,
I get it.
Ain't no comeback. Ain't no we up now. Ain't no we just now it's just balling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we looked at, I didn't even know how much we won by.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's over.
Yeah.
Because we was down. All we know, let's hoop until the game over.
Yeah.
And that was our mindset. Let's hoop until the game over. We ain't looking at the score no more.
That's gonna be the short right there. Let's hoop to the game, because that's what it was, bro. And just, bro, being from Milwaukee, just for the city, bro, to bring that back to the city and put on for the city was just such a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
To see, man. And so just speak on it. Y'all win the game. Y'all get the hardware, bro. Just speak on what was the feelings after that game, bro.
Man, it was one of the best feelings in my life.
No, for sure.
Right? To fight back, like I said, the year before we was better than everybody.
Yeah. So you knew.
We knew. We like this belonged to us. Like we got it. We just got to go get it.
Yeah.
Where sophomore year, it's like, man, people doubt us.
Yeah.
We got this team. Excuse me. We got this team. They got Wesley Matthews going to Marquette.
Yeah.
We don't got nobody going to Marquette.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They got Nelson. They got Mr. Basketball.
Yeah.
So they got everything. Yeah. And we in their city.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So when we won this, we took it from them. You know what I'm saying? It's like winning a championship on the road.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. It felt better because we played a Madison team. We beat them, and they got all the clout.
Yeah.
Right. They got West. They got Nelson. You know what I'm saying? They got the individual hardware. We got the team hardware.
Yeah.
So you took that from Pre, but Pre took this from you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that was our mindset when we celebrated. We went crazy.
Knowing, bro. I'm already knowing, bro. I'm
crazy. We thought
how could you not, bro?
We literally thought like we was the before Golden State, we was Golden State.
Yeah.
with shooters, with how we play.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
like, we was like
I can
the
see
Ghost
that.
State before Ghost State.
I can see that.
And man, that made us better just as individuals, man. How we won and how we pushed through.
So y'all do that, and just salute to you on that. So
yes,
sophomore going into junior year that summer. Now Pre gone.
Yep.
Khalif gone. Drew Jackson gone.
Yep.
All these people gone. Now it's y'all team now.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You and Lanil, the backcourt. Was Louis at the 3?
Louis still at the 4.
Louis at the 4. Who was at the 3 that year?
Actually we brought in who we had? Because no, forgive me. Louis was at the 3 because we brought in Corey now.
Okay, yeah.
Coming in that summer.
Yeah.
So Brian Brown came in.
Yep. Shout out to Brian.
Yep. And then Mitchell. So Louis was at 3.
So Louis. So now y'all the guys, and then y'all got this phenom coming to the team, and Corey and at that time Brian was Brian right there too. 2 DTA cats, y'all know.
Yep.
The team different now.
Yeah.
It's some of the same pieces, but it's a different vibe now, bro. Speak on just knowing that you're gonna have to play a bigger role, be a leader on the team. What was the mindset, bro?
The mindset was going in that summer. We killed.
I know y'all tore it up.
Yeah, tore Summer League.
I know y'all tore it up.
We tore everything up.
Yeah.
But I thought I was ready to lead, but I wasn't. Right, I wasn't. That whole year was all my fault. Like I didn't lead like I was trained to lead a team and make adjustments, right? We thought we was just gonna win just based upon the style, the play that we had the last 2 previous years.
Yeah.
But it took different leadership.
Yeah.
Because we had a stud coming in, Corey.
Yeah.
Right. That's a whole different talent that we never had.
Yeah.
Right. Dupree was a different talent than Corey.
Yeah.
Right. So to not manage that well as a leader, we put all that on guys and the coaching and we had our style of play, which really didn't fit Corey's game.
Yeah.
But me as a leader, I should have made sure everything adjusted to a point where this talent that we have, we cannot misuse this or abuse this.
Yeah.
But everybody got to shift a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To make sure that at the end of the game, he got the ball though.
Yeah, he need the
he need the ball.
Yeah.
Freshman or not. You know what I'm saying? But we used to, when you come as a freshman like we were, you got to earn your stripes. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? So he not a regular freshman like we were.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is Corey Lucius we talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of mismanagement, but I wasn't ready to leave. We lost to Juneau. We lost to South. We lost a lot of games that year.
Yeah.
Right? When we had some veterans come back and practice like, bro, what's going on?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Terrence McGee, the Jimmy Fosters that played a couple years before we came, like, dog, y'all tripping.
Yeah.
Y'all not playing the King way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they came back and practiced and killed us.
Yeah.
Like, y'all, get back on track. But
yeah.
I wasn't mentally ready to lead that team.
What you think it was? Because bro, anybody who watched this can see you a good dude, character, all of that. So what you think it was that just you couldn't find the right mix to lead the team, bro? Because that's hard for me to like, man, really? So what you think it was, man?
It was being too soft spoken.
Okay.
Right. Just wanted everything to go right, but not saying what's going wrong.
Okay. That's real.
You know, so I wasn't that vocal leader that I needed to be.
Yeah.
I wasn't experienced in a way when something go wrong, man, what do a leader need to do to say, hey guys, no, put in Corey Hands or AZ balling. You know what I'm saying? Put in hell Louis. You know what I'm saying? Instead of me just saying, man, as long as I get my shots, you know what I'm saying? I think we're gonna win based off of talent alone.
Yeah.
And that just didn't work.
Yeah.
Everybody else was getting better.
Yeah.
Everybody, we had the, you know what I'm saying, the target on our back.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So not only did we win, but now we got Corey.
Yeah.
So that just brings a whole nother element.
Yeah.
And we wasn't ready, and we just didn't have a leader on that team. That leader should have been me.
Yeah.
Literally, and I dropped the ball on that. You know what I'm saying? You could be a good person, but you got to be vocal. And you got to say, man, this is the way we've been playing with Corey ever since we was in the 5th grade. He was younger than us, but we know the style.
Y'all know him.
We play AU. Yeah. Hey, guys, this is the way it's going to work. It has to work this way, right? Everybody else, listen, I got my scholarships. You know what I'm saying? Like, we focus on winning championship, and we didn't do that.
But I will say, just to y'all did get a big win that year.
Yeah.
I need you to speak on that Vincent win. Go to Vincent. Like, I hear what you're saying, and it's dope to you be a man of character and say, like, no, I messed up.
Yeah.
I could have played a better role in getting Corey, ingratiated to what we doing. Like, that's dope. And I feel like that'd be dope for him to hear.
Yeah.
Like, damn, that's dope to hear, man. But in saying that, y'all did do something like y'all go to Vincent. Yeah. And Vincent at this time, bro, Landry, Elliot Johnson, Q Bar. Who else was on that team?
They had Nick Polk. They had
Billy, right?
Willathon. They had
studs, bro. They number one in the state for a reason.
Yeah.
Y'all go to Vincent. And I'll say this. This was another memory of my childhood, bro. So back in the days, those games were on TV.
Yeah.
It was on the radio.
Yeah.
So my dad got it on the radio, bro. I sat in the living room whole night just listening to the game, bro.
Yeah.
So speak on that game. Y'all go to the number one team in the state in Vincent, and y'all pull it off, bro. What was that?
Well, we felt like we owed them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because they beat us when we was on top.
Oh, okay.
The year before.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
So we going in like, we owe them. Now they on top.
Yeah.
They feel like they got to win it this year.
Yeah.
So we got to go in their house and we got to win again. What I remember about that game is Lanier was balling.
Yeah.
That's number one. Like he dunked on, I forgot who it was, but he had a nasty dunk.
Yeah.
That was the first time I saw Lanier dunk. Right. So I'm like, okay, he's on one.
You said he shook himself up with that one.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, he on one.
Yeah.
He balling. Louis having a good game.
Yeah.
I didn't have a good game.
Yeah.
That game. Right. They was really focused on me. My whole thing when I was in high school, man, either I'm gonna kill by the three, or I'm gonna be a decoy for somebody else.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
If y'all gonna stay with me, that's cool. AZ gonna get his numbers.
Yeah.
Or Louis gonna drive to the back. Like either one, I'm cool with winning.
Yeah.
So at that game, man, we've been playing against those guys so long. It wasn't nothing at us. You know what I'm saying? We like, we just gotta hoop.
Yeah.
And that game, we was just hooping.
Yeah.
Like we was like, guys, trust us.
Yeah.
Bro, we got this.
Yeah.
Right. This is a blacktop game. This is a warning game.
Yeah,
right?
Basically playground versus DTA.
Yeah, because we know Diener, if he get up, he gonna stall.
Yeah.
So we gotta hoop.
Yeah.
In order to win this game. Because if we don't, he gonna stall us out.
Corners. And
he gonna stall us out.
Yeah.
So we gotta hoop. We gotta bring them to us. We can't play your game on this game. Like we just can't. We got ballers that we can go at them toe to toe.
Yeah.
Only answer we don't have is Marcus Landry.
Yeah.
But if we speed it up, we can win this game. Louis can hold his own a little bit on Marcus. You know what I'm saying? He ain't taller, but he got some muscle where he can
give him
make it harder.
Time.
So that's the game we played. Then when I think Louis hit the game winner. When Louis hit the game, Louis like, that was remarkable.
It was in the paper, like you seen, you know what I'm saying, y'all jumping around and going crazy in the paper, bro. So as a King fan, I'm just like geek, like, dang, they beat that team. So just speak on the vibe after y'all get that win. What did that do for y'all confidence, bro? Getting a win like that.
It was like, okay, I think we can make this work.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We beat the number one team in the city. So we could make this work. But again, we didn't make proper adjustments going in other games. We didn't address the elephant in the room. You can have great moments. Yeah. But still, if you don't address the elephant in the room, another moment gonna come up. Yeah. And you're gonna be like, dude.
Yeah.
I thought we was good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
right.
We like I said, we needed a leader in that locker room.
Yeah, for sure.
Guys couldn't be the only leader.
Yeah.
He needed a leader in that locker room, and I was not that.
Yeah.
So I knew after junior year, I went crazy that summer.
Yeah.
Like, I got to be a better leader.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what kind of transferred me into from a boy to a man. That junior year, I was like, I got to get this right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got to get better.
Yeah.
I got to get stronger. This can't happen again.
Yeah, for sure. Because unfortunately, man, y'all play out that season and y'all end up losing to y'all lost to East. And,
lost to East.
I mean, if you're gonna lose to somebody, Jerry Smith, I get it.
Yeah, that was personal.
Yeah, I get that, and that's bro too for you. So like, I get it. But y'all, you go to that summer, junior going into senior year. Now, bro, this is your last year at King. You finished up your last year with DTL in the circuit. So this is the last hurrah, bro.
Yeah.
You got one more shot. Y'all the best team in the state, best team in the area. You, Laniel, the starting backcourt. My guy, Jared Jenkins, he's from my neighborhood. He made the starting lineup for the team. So I was proud to see that. Big Mitch. You got Louis, Eric O'Neal, Corey coming back for his second year. Y'all team is loaded.
Yeah.
Quentin Smith.
Yeah.
So just speak on what's the expectations for y'all that last year, bro. Y'all got this whip over here.
It was a championship or bust, man.
It had for sure.
It was championship or bust.
Yeah.
We went in that summer playing AAU, DTA basketball, and we really was like, it was like a tryout.
Yeah.
Like always focused on getting back to King.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we playing the AAU circuit, but we saying how we can play with each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's really a King team playing AAU.
Yeah.
Like we just trying things out, playing against the best on the AAU circuit.
Yeah.
But our main thing is we know we got Bree, DG now from Vincent coming right behind us.
Yeah.
And we don't want to make the mistake and slip on that. So we got to get better. Yeah. So man, I got in the weight room that summer. Me and Mitchell worked out twice a week. So I'm like, Mitchell, you are my guy.
We gonna bring him up later.
Yep.
We're gonna bring him up later.
Yeah.
But keep going.
So I knew I talked to Terrence McGee. I talked to all the shooters I possibly could that summer. And they was like, man, you got to get your big man on the same page as you.
Yeah.
Right? They the one setting the screen.
Yeah.
Right? So you got to make sure that they feel happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Throughout the game. They are happy throughout the game. So me and Mitchell, we worked out that whole summer together, man. Got in the weight room, got stronger, got quicker. And I got with some other veterans that played college already. That really taught me how to talk on the floor. Yeah. Right? Be vocal. Yeah. And I just went crazy that summer.
Yeah.
Crazy that summer. Got an offer from Green Bay. Took the offer right away.
Okay. I was just gonna ask, like, what was that relief to like get that over with? Because you already know, like, you know what I'm saying, you're a prospect, you got all these offers, you're trying to focus on playing, but then you got to do visits and all that. So what was the mindset to just commit right away to Green Bay?
So I didn't have that burden over me going into senior year. Yeah. I wanted to really focus on championship. So I was like, man, let me get this out the way. So because I knew that Corey would have to have the ball a lot more.
Yeah.
My shots is not going to be like a senior would think it should be.
Yeah,
right?
For sure.
But I got my scholarship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's so let me get this out the way.
Real,
so we can really focus on the goal.
Yeah.
So when I saw that they offered me, and that was the only school that did not lie to me, right? The coach said, man, listen, there's two things I can promise you. I can promise you that you're going to play, and I can promise you that you're going to graduate.
Okay.
That's the only two promises I got.
That's dope.
Right? How much you going to play? If you're going to start?
Yeah.
If you're going to go to NBA? Whatever? Yeah, that's up to you.
Yeah.
You will graduate and you will play.
That's dope.
That's the only two things I can guarantee you.
Yeah.
Right? So with me and my dad, and we knew the coaches because they came from Marquette. That's where I wanted to go.
Yeah.
I wanted to go to Marquette. Like I was.
Yeah, wanted to be a golden.
Yeah, like that was my thing, right?
Yeah.
But they offered someone else.
Okay.
That scholarship. I think it was Anthony Green from Madison.
Okay.
A Beloit area.
Okay.
They offered him the scholarship. And then Wisconsin offered Bohannon.
Okay.
So I wanted to stay home.
Yeah.
But those two schools was kind of like on my radar. So when Green Bay offered me, I'm like, and Jeter wasn't yet.
I was going to ask you, was UWM in the mix?
He wasn't there yet.
Okay.
If he was there, I would definitely win.
So Pearl had to still be at UWM.
Yeah, Pearl. Okay. So I'm like, nah, I want to go. I don't really want to go that. I want to go at least a little bit kind of away from home. So Green Bay, man, was a great fit for me. But like I said, going in that summer, hey, let's get this scholarship. Let's get this over with. And let's go forward to try to win the championship.
Yeah. So the season starts, and shout out to guys because like he had y'all playing all over the country.
Yeah.
I remember as a kid, I used to check the papers just as scores and stuff and rankings, and I seen y'all was 1-4, but they still had y'all ranked the #1 team in the state. I'm like, how how that work? But then you look at the schedule. Okay, they here. So I get it.
Yeah.
So y'all eventually make it back to the state and just run through everybody. So just speak on that, bro. Just how the season started and just how y'all did.
Man, everything was going. I would say fairly well.
Yeah.
We had one hiccup where some players got suspended when we was in South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
And we had to go, and our next game was against Tech, against Nez, against Jacoby.
Shout out to
all them.
Shout out.
They was ready to beat us. Like they was up and coming. Like this is our year, right? So we was short.
Yeah.
Like we was short some superstars.
Mm-hmm.
So they put me at the 1. I had to play the 1 that game.
Yeah.
And that's where my leadership went to the next level.
Yeah.
And we beat them. I got fouled at 3 at the buzzer.
That's a good win, bro. That is a big win, bro.
That's a huge. They was fully rostered.
Yeah, that's
we was short. Yeah. They for sure thought they was gonna beat us.
Yeah.
And with my leadership, what I learned all summer is like that came into play.
Yeah.
Like that particular game. So after we got over that hump, we was rolling.
Yeah.
Now let's get it.
Mm-hmm.
We got upstate. We focused. We beat Eswamanon the first game.
Yeah.
I forgot who played second. We played Madison Memorial.
Mm.
I mean, not Madison. Yeah, played Madison Memorial.
Yeah.
The second game.
Yeah.
And that game came to adjustments that we did not make.
It's where I got a buddy in. And I give flowers, but I'm gonna have to throw a little shade. Yeah. So they had Keaton Nakerville.
Yes.
That was my first time seeing dude play. I'm like, who is bro?
Yeah.
Like stud. About 6'8", 6'7", 6'8", just big going to Wisconsin. But y'all got Mitchell. Y'all got a 6'10", 6'11" guy, got post moves, big body. Can do something with him.
Right.
Mitchell get a dunk, I think, one of the first possessions. Then he get taken out.
Mm-hmm.
So I need, from your perspective, bro, I'm not trying to throw no dirt on guys' name, legendary coach, all that. But as a former ball player, as a fan, I need to know, why did he take Mitchell out of that game, bro? And was y'all like, what's going on? Like, why Mitchell ain't in the game? Like, so run me through it, bro.
So we've been playing zone all season.
Okay.
3-2.
Yeah, okay.
To keep Mitchell in the game.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Because we couldn't press like we did in the past years. We got Mitchell, we got Brian, we got Eric O'Neal. We big.
Yeah.
But we slow.
Yeah.
So we couldn't play fast like everybody else.
Okay.
So in that game, for some reason, guys made up his mind he want to press now.
Yeah.
He want to go how we played when we had the prelim.
Yeah.
Everybody like that.
Yeah.
And
I get it.
Killing us.
Yeah, that's
he wanted to speed the game up, but we never played that style all season.
Yeah.
So now he put Mitchell back in the game. We come back. We go back to zone. We come back in the game.
Yeah.
And then we went right back to to playing full court. And we, like I said, we weren't used to that style. Not with the team that we had, right? Because Corey balling.
But he up there. You
can
see it.
So we like, okay, we can win this game.
Yeah.
Playing the zone and let Corey go.
Yeah.
Play zone, slow them down.
Yeah.
Get a ball to court because they could not stop.
They couldn't. Left hand, right hand, pull up.
He doing floaters.
All of that, yeah.
They had no guard to stop Corey.
Yeah.
Right? So we fine with that. We get back in the game, but then we go back to trying to press and go, and they killed us. They was more agile in that area in the big man than where we were.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They had some smart players that can play. They had mid-range players. And they was just killing us one-on-one. They was killing us one-on-one.
That's a nasty front court, bro. Like,
and that was their coming party. That was their upcoming party.
Yeah.
They caught us at a bad time, man.
Yeah.
And that, I will trade anything away to get that championship.
Yeah.
Because I knew if we meet Poker in the championship game, we got that one. Because they had no guards.
Yeah.
They had Poker.
Yeah.
But we was going to, like, Corey Parker had 40 that game.
Yeah.
Against championship game. Like, we'd have gave it all.
Yeah.
This is it for you, Corey.
Yeah.
Like, championship game, you the number one player in the state. Like, this is you. All you.
Yeah.
Like, that was going to be our plan. Like, take it. Take us home.
Yeah.
Like, take us home. Like, take us home.
Be the guy.
Yeah, but like I said, that game, man, we went right back to old habits that we couldn't overcome.
Yeah. And like I said, I ain't trying to beat up on guys, man, because like we ain't perfect, and like he did what he felt was gonna win the game. It ain't like he was trying to lose the game.
Absolutely.
But just like if you got a big that's going off, but you got a 6'10", 6'11", D1 big on your bench, man. Come on, and then you gotta. So it is what it is, man. So y'all lose that game. What's the feelings, bro? And I don't mean for you to tap back in. What's the feelings, bro? Y'all lose this championship because y'all was the guys, bro. So run us through what y'all was feeling at that time.
Man, I didn't come out of my room in like 2 weeks.
I hear you.
After that, I was crushed. All the hard work that I tried to establish as a leader, and I felt like I let them down. I felt like I let my family down. Like I was like devastated, like and depressed. Right. Because that's what basketball bring you when you make life all about basketball. Right. So man, I was in a crazy place. Right. But I knew, okay, I got to grow from this. Right. I got scholarship. I'm good. So just try to pick myself up from that. Was hard to do. But we was devastated, man. We felt like we let the city down. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely one of the darkest places in my life. For sure.
How did your family help you cope with that and kind of pick you up from that? What role did they play in that?
Well, just looking at the brighter side, man, you had 2 championships. You had a great run. But now it's for you to grow up as a man now, right? You about to go into college where nobody don't care how many state championships.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So this season of your life brought you to another opportunity for you to have a full scholarship where your parents growing up from 19 to Hampton, but dog, your parents had to pay nothing. Like that's a huge deal. Like let basketball take care of that. Like let's look back and see what basketball did take care of. Like you about to go to a school where you ain't got to pay nothing. So no matter how many championships you got, basketball took care of that. You know what I'm saying? So let's get back on track. Because you about to have a bigger challenge than you thought you ever would have.
For sure.
Going into college as a freshman.
For sure.
From an inner city, by the way. You got to go into Green Bay.
Green Bay a little different.
Yeah, it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be ready for this. Mentally, physically. Like you got to be ready for what the challenge comes up ahead.
So before we transition into Green Bay, salute to you on your high school career in that era. That era from 02 to 06. Nasty work, man. Nasty work. Just the teams, and you brought up the players, bro. Just so I need you to speak on just that era, then we're gonna transition into Green Bay. The era you came up with in high school, AAU, just that time frame, man.
Man, it was all about competing. I mean, you got Draylon, you got all these cats, man, that we had to play against as kids. To see what level we was at. So play at that level, man, it took a lot of respect that you had to get and you had to earn at that, man. We didn't have highlight tapes. You know what I'm saying?
No,
we didn't have.
No, not at all. That's real.
It wasn't
YouTube.
No, it wasn't no YouTube. So if somebody knew about you, it was because they see you hoop against the best, not I just saw a highlight tape of you. So you had to play against the best in order to be the best. So man, just that era, man, was man, it was great basketball, dude. It was just like every night, every day, somebody coming at your head. You got the Perry brothers, like you got all these cats, man, that coming at your head every single day. So you got to be on point. Ain't no relaxing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't I had 20 against him. But dog, he just, you know what I'm saying? Lil Shane just had, you know what I'm saying, 30 on you. You know what I'm saying? You got the white bikes, you got DG, you got all these cats that's under you that's going at your head. You got Bree and all them cats. Like, this ain't no joke. Like, you had to make sure, in my mentality, like I said, my mentality was, what can I do that other people can't do? Like, I'm going to be a master at a shooter. Like, I'm going to master this. You maybe could score better than me. I may not be the best in my class. But this one thing is going to give me a scholarship. This one thing is going to get me on the floor.
For sure.
So it's not what you're good at. It's what you're great at. And that's why I try to teach the kids today. Like, man, what are you great at? Man, I'm great at this. No. Listen. what is something that you do that you're expert at that nobody else can do on the floor?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
What is, when you're working out, what is you spending 60% on?
Yeah.
Out of your whole workout. Like, what is that?
Mm-hmm.
Is it defense? Is it rebounding? Is it shooting? Is it dribbling? Is it, you know what I'm saying, finding angles to kick it to your best shooter? Like, what is that?
Mm-hmm.
Please don't tell me you're doing a workout and you just working on the same percentage on every single thing that you're doing.
Yeah.
20% on dribbling, 20% on shooting.
Yeah.
What are you great at, though?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna spend my most time on that.
Yeah.
And that was my mentality in that season of my life with all that talent around me. Like,
that's crazy,
yo, you maybe could jump higher than me and things like that, but I bet you when you get done dunking though, I'm up one.
Right.
I got a 3, you got a 2.
Yeah.
You got to catch up.
Yeah.
Like, that was my mentality.
That's gonna be the quote, man. I'm up one. One more question about that era, then we're gonna move on to Green Bay.
Yeah.
If it was one player you played against in that era, you want to just get some flowers to. Just think of one player you want to get some flowers to. Who would it be?
Ooh, just one player.
Just one.
In the era that I was in.
The era that you was in, that you played against. You're like, man, this dude, man.
That I played against?
It could be against or with, because in practice you playing it. So one player you got to bring up.
I will always say Dupree Fletcher.
Shout out to bro.
Dupree Fletcher was, if not the best, one of the best.
Yeah.
I put him in a category. My 3 best players that I ever seen play the game of basketball in Milwaukee is Marshall Williams, Greg Brown.
Shout out to GB, man.
And Dupree Fletcher.
Yeah.
What I saw Dupree do at ABCD camp when he went to ABCD camp to play against Sebastian Telford.
Yeah.
Darius Washington, all them guards, Sean Livingston, they couldn't pass half court. That Dupree is a whole nother animal.
Shout out to Pre, man. Shout out to Pre.
Dupree was a whole nother animal. So I would give flowers to Dupree Fletcher for sure, being, if not the best, one of the best that ever come out of the city.
Shout out to Pre, man. We ain't trying to spill the beans, so I'm going to just say, shout out to bro. So now we transition freshman year going into Green Bay. It's D1, the horizon, bro. What's the mindset? What is it looking like? You got preseason workouts, lifting, open gyms, study hall. You got all this stuff that encompasses being a collegiate player. So speak on that adjustment, bro.
It was one of the biggest adjustments of my life.
I'm already doing it.
You know what I'm saying? Coming from, having bacon. You know what I'm saying? In the morning time now you got Pop-Tarts. Right. Because you got to get to school. You got to get the workout. Man, a couple times I overslept.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They like my best friend to this day, Cordell Barkley.
Shout out to
he was a sophomore when I came as a freshman. He took me under his wing. That's my brother for life. That's my big brother. Man, he took care of me. Like, he showed me the game for real. Like, Troy, this ain't gonna work. Bro, they gonna send you back home, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Eat some pasta, get some iron in you, bro. Like, you got to be ready for the next workout. My body's sore.
Yeah.
You talking about lifting every day?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This leg day, this is like, I ain't used to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, no, I'm used to just doing push-up sit-ups.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was struggling.
Yeah.
I was struggling to a point where they was about to redshirt me. They like, yeah, you ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? I called Pops, like, man, I'm ready to come back home. He said, you're not coming back home. You a man now. You made a decision.
Yeah.
Right? You got to live with that decision.
Yeah.
Go work. Like, go to work. So, man, I spent hours in my dorm room like, dog, this is it. Like, this is, I said I want to play basketball. I made that decision when I was in 3rd grade. So this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
So I gotta grind. So freshman year, man, I'm competing with Ryan Wirtz. Ryan Tillman.
Dog,
I'm talking about, these are shooters up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then I'm like, okay, I'm back at a King
situation
where I had Goody and Khalif ahead of me. Now I got these cats.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm gonna learn as much as I can again. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going at your head every practice.
Yeah.
So every practice I'm going after them too. Every single practice. Now Ryan Tillman's 6'8". So he just shoot right over me.
Yeah.
So I gotta get under him right away. You know what I'm saying? Make him uncomfortable. So I'm doing that. And then Tilly got sick. Ryan Tilly got sick right before they was about to redshirt. He got sick with mono. So they like, Troy, you start next game. I said, what? And we on the road. We playing against East Illinois. So I'm like, dog, this is okay. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready, right? That game I had like 13.
Okay, that's solid.
And now I'm balling. They got to make a decision when Tilly come back, whether they gonna keep me in the starting lineup because we balling, or they gonna bring Tilly back.
Was Ryan starting at the 2 initially?
Yep.
Yeah, 6'8".
Yep, 6'8".
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Tough,
so had a great freshman year.
Yeah,
had a great freshman year. Man, was really coming into my own.
Let me ask you, Troy.
Yep.
What helped you flip the switch from they about to redshirt you and you struggling to where like, okay, what mentally just flipped in your mind to be like, okay, you know what, I could do this.
Yeah. Compete.
Yeah.
Stop trying to work hard and compete.
Yeah.
So we had our superstar Evan. He was our point guard. He was I'm talking about, he shot at least 20 times a game.
Yeah.
I had to make him uncomfortable.
Yeah.
We got into it a lot of times at practice.
That's the dude, man.
Yeah, so I'm like, this is the only way I'm going to prove to myself and to the coaches, like, I'm here.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't going nowhere.
You
know what I'm saying? So I try to go at him every single practice and so I can get better. Because if he killing everybody on game day, I know he going to kill me. But if I can at least stand my own, like a couple of practices, to show coaches like I'm here, then maybe I could prove them, you know what I'm saying, not the red shirt.
Yeah.
So that was the switch, man. Just go after the best player.
Yeah. That's real.
Like, just if you gonna red shirt me, right? At least I'm gonna go out.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I wasn't no punk in that situation. I really like, I'm from the mill. Like, I'm going after anybody that's in my way. So that's what I did. And then when Tilly went down, coach called my number. Like, I think he's ready.
Because what game was this? How many games was this into the season?
I would say at least 8 or 9.
Oh, so it's early. It's fairly early in the season.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So man, he got sick with mono, and I'm like, coach gonna go to Ryan Wirtz.
Yeah.
Because I think Ryan was a senior.
Okay.
So I'm like, he gonna go to the senior. He was like, nah, Troy, we need you to step up. So I would say the most influential person during my college career was Brian Wardle, that went to Marquette. He was assistant coach at the time, man, and he was a shooter when he was playing. He was a scorer and a shooter. He was my personal coach. Like, he kept me ready. So he's always telling me, dude, you're the best shooter on the floor every single day. He told me that.
And what did that do for you?
Oh, man, that gave me confidence because you got Ryan, you got all these cats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, you the best shooter. I'm just gonna let you know. While I'm stretching, every time you're the best shooter on the floor. Go act like it.
That's dope.
Stop. If you he's like, if you pass the ball, I'm gonna punch you dead in your chest. You got an open shot, shoot it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, you the best shooter on the floor. Shoot the ball. Don't try to be, you know what I'm saying, he had a better shot. No, the better shot is you shooting.
Yeah.
Like, you the best shooter on the court. Like, dog, he always told me that every single
shooters.
day.
And as a shooter, you need to hear that.
Oh yeah,
you need that because you need that mental. I get you.
Yeah,
I get you.
So that's what hit the switch as well. Is him always when head coach getting on me.
Yeah.
Right here, come over there, shoot the ball. I don't care what he said.
Yeah.
Shoot the ball.
Yeah.
You a shooter.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, Troy. In terms of the reputation on the team, how much? So the other players have that confidence in you, like, Troy, bro, shoot the ball, bro, quit playing. Were they giving you that too, or was it, it took a while to earn that from the other team?
No, they definitely gave me that confidence as well.
That's important too.
Yeah,
the team riding with you. So make it through your freshman year, have a good season, was getting minutes and doing your thing, bro. Now sophomore year, now the role should be elevator. You got a year of experience. What's the expectations going into sophomore year at Green Bay?
Sophomore years was, man, I'm going to start.
Yeah.
My shot attempts are going to go up.
Yeah.
Play a bigger role.
Mm-hmm.
But the sophomore year was the darkest year of my life, right? When you talk about ministry, when you talk about church, when you talking about God, I tried to commit suicide twice as a sophomore, right? Because of the pressure of what I couldn't meet, of me going outside of my character.
Yeah.
Right. And being like, dog, you know, I'm the man now. I think I figured out this college life.
Yeah.
So I'm sleeping around with different women, drinking, doing all those things that I never did in my life. Right.
That's that's the lifestyle you
that's the life.
There.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking like I'm cool like this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody accepted me this way. And that was the darkest time of my life.
Let me ask you, Troy, did your dad know? Did somebody know you was going through this, or it was like you just kept it kind of to yourself?
No, I kept it to myself. Man. Going in my dorm rooms after workouts, drinking at 3 p.m. and we ain't going out till about 10. So I'm already drunk. I'm done. Right before, because I was so depressed because I wasn't getting the playing time. I was getting it was like my game left me, like literally. Like, I'm like, I ain't hitting no shots. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just
what they call a sophomore slump.
Yep, they put that in the newspaper. So
that's foul.
Yeah, they put it.
That's foul.
They put in a newspaper that had a big article, man, in the Green Bay Gazette, sophomore slump.
That's foul.
And that took me over the edge, man. I went down the highway, man, driving 100 miles per hour, hoping to hit something. Right, hoping to hit something. It was right after we played Butler. And man, I got home, man. I was done. Like, I was like, dog, this is it, man. I just don't feel like living no more, dog. Like, everybody, I'm a disappointment to my family. I'm a disappointment in this community. Like, I'm just not that dude no more. Man. You know what I'm saying? So the head coach, he snapped when he saw that article. He lost.
I was just gonna ask you, bro, like, cause you, as a coach, you definitely want to instill discipline.
Yeah.
But you also got to fight for your players. So that's so like, because at the end of the day, you in college, you are technically an adult, but you still a kid, bro. Which was 19, 20 at that time.
Yep.
That's foul, man. Like, so speak on him having your back and like.
Yeah, that meant a lot. I start actually spending time more so with Coach Wardle. Yeah. So literally, I used to babysit his daughter. He kept tabs on me, bro. Like, because he knew I was going through, right? Okay. So I spent the night over his house a lot of times, right? His wife would cook for me, steak and stuff like that. He would tutor me, like, just make sure that I was in the right mindset. Like, dog, I know you're going through. I'm gonna make sure I hold you tighter a little bit to my wing, because I don't know if you're gonna flip out or not. You know what I'm saying?
Did he know about what you did?
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. He knew about all that stuff. Man, I went to him for a lot of things, man. When I was a freshman, man, my high school girlfriend I was dating at the time, she got pregnant, right? So I told him about that. Like, all that stuff is in my head.
That's a lot on you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my parents don't know none of this. You know what I mean?
They didn't know about the baby. Okay.
They didn't know none of this. Like, all that was playing in my head. Like, dog, this is a lot going on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So sophomore year was really a year for me to really discover my relationship with God, bro. Like, dog, like, this ain't it. Like, this ain't life.
What was that initial action to where you had to call on God? Like, God, I just need some help, man. I'm going through this. Like, I need you. Like, what was that? What was the initial moment you did that?
It was the last game of the season, my sophomore year. Okay. We was in Chicago.
Okay, UIC?
UIC, okay. Yep. We played against UIC. We lost. We were supposed to go back on the bus with the team. My dad said, no, can Troy stay with me? I'll drive him back. Yeah. Right? So I'm in the hotel room with my dad. My dad was like, son, I birthed you, right? I know you. Something's wrong. Like, something is wrong, right? You got to get your life back to Christ, man. Yeah. No, seriously. Like, you ain't going to make it. And I said, Pops, I know. And I confess. Man, he prayed for me. I gave my life to Christ that night, like, literally. Like,
that's a beautiful thing.
He's like, like, I know you. I know my son. Yeah. Like, you in a bad place, son. Yeah. Nah, like, it's not looking good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and I gave my life to Christ. Like, man, I surrender. I've been a church boy my whole life.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Grew up in the church, but I'm like, my relationship with God was like, man, if I play good in basketball, he was a good guy. But if I have a bad game, I'm blaming God.
Where you at, man?
You know what I'm saying? That was my relationship. You know what I'm saying?
That's real. That's real.
And I know a lot of people was like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, for sure.
You know,
for
like,
sure.
Man, God, you good. You know what I'm saying? I had a good game. Right. That's why I prayed before the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But after the game, if I had a bad game, like, no, I'm just going to go out and do me because obviously you ain't there.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So that was my relationship up to that point with God. Like, man, you only good in basketball, not life. And that's how I view God until after that moment.
Yeah.
Like, man, I want you to live for me. Like, I'm a good guy regardless of the results of what you think your talent is.
Yeah.
Like, that's not your gift.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So after that night, man, that's when you saw the junior year and senior took off. You know what I'm saying?
When you made that conversion, you made that decision to do that, what did it do for you spiritually? Just what did it do for your mental, all of that?
Man,
what's going on with you?
It freed me.
Yeah.
It freed me from trying to meet everybody else's expectations.
Mm-hmm.
Where everybody's expectations is not what I was created to do.
Yeah.
I was tired of having the mentality of, yeah, it was a good game, but did I play well?
Right.
Based upon somebody else's expectations.
Yeah.
But I was so gung-ho on, man, you ain't had a good game until like you score over 10 or,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you made an impact in the game.
Mm-hmm.
But after that night, man, it freed me that what do God say about me?
That's dope.
Like, what do God say
that
about the creation that he made? Like, I cannot meet your expectation, bro. It's thousands of people in the stands, right? Some people want me to hit this shot. Some people don't. Some people, you know what I'm saying? I can't be that guy.
That is dope.
You know what I'm saying? So God, like, man, I deliver you from people, bro.
That's real.
Get delivered from people. Just go and play with the God-given talent that I gave you.
Yeah.
I'll take care of the rest, but I want your life. I don't care if you win or lose.
Yeah.
Right? You got the ability to run, jump. Like, that's a blessing.
Yeah.
Within itself. Go play in the blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Work hard, but the rest of it, I got you.
Let me ask you, Troy, and that's beautiful. Do you think more athletes kind of need to talk to somebody? Because dealing with fans every game, expectations, bro, it's a lot.
Yeah.
And like, especially coming from the community we come from, we taught not to cry.
Yeah.
Not to vent, show no emotions.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's toxic. So do you think it should be more avenues for players to go talk to somebody and be like, hey man, I'm kind of nervous.
Yeah.
Or I'm not feeling that good this week. You know, you got coaches in your ear, you know, you just got all these things, bro. So do you think there needs to be programs or something set up for players, a safe space basically for players to go to be like, hey man, I ain't got it this week. Yeah. You think something like that needs to be established?
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
I think it needs to be a total difference between life and basketball. Sometimes we make basketball life.
Yeah.
And then when you get disappointed or you don't make it to the NBA or you don't make it to your dream expectations, now life is over for you.
I failed. I'm a failure.
Because you didn't buy your mama this house. You didn't get dad this house and stuff like that. So that's not the God we serve. Also, that's not your purpose here on earth.
Right.
I teach kids, especially my own, talent and gifts is two different things. Right? Your talent may be basketball. Your gift is what can you give to somebody else? Basketball is entertainment, right? It's a game. So whenever I see a kid that's taking the game too far, I simply have a conversation with them. Say, man, how do you play Uno?
Yeah.
How do you play spades? When the game is over, what do you do? You walk away from it, right? The game is over, right?
Yeah.
The game is over. Go live life.
Right.
Like, bro, that was a game. It's not life. Right? I remember, man, I was a part of this NCAA first team program when I was in high school, man. It was Greg Oden, Mike Conley, Jerry, all of us was part of this program, man. And this one guy came in, dude, I think his last name is like Minifield. I forgot his first name. He used to play for the Celtics, but he was high on dope. So that's what got him out of the league. But he was cold though.
Yeah.
Man, he came in and spoke to us, right? He came in, his intro was David Banner Like a Pimp. No, I can't make this up. So he come in, everybody geek.
Yeah.
Like a pimp.
Yeah.
He said, man, everybody sit down. Because y'all ain't nothing but prostitutes in here. Yeah, the coaches, the people that run the AU program, they the pimps. Y'all not making no money. They make it all off y'all talent. Yeah, go make a 3 for me, man. Yeah, ching ching. Like he broke it.
What was I know y'all go from like, man, it's lit in here, we turned to like, wait, what? What was it? I know you probably couldn't hear a pin drop.
Man, everybody was silent. Yeah. Man, like, he's like, dog, this ain't life.
Yeah.
Like, this ain't, let me explain something to you. People making way more money off your talent than you.
Yeah.
Like, bro, this ain't nothing to celebrate over. You should thank God for it, right? But your gift is bigger than what you can make money for somebody else. All right, bro, y'all the top in the country, and all I got to do is give you shoes and some socks and a headband.
Yeah.
And y'all grateful? But if you hurt your knee, then what? Them shoes stop, the windows down.
Yeah.
You ain't getting no more headbands.
Yeah.
Right? You got to go buy your own socks.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
so
that's facts.
The fact of the matter is your talent can only take you so far. Right? But what about the gift that God gave you? So when talent ends, you think God is done? With what he created you to do? Like, that's not, your knee is not that important to your gift.
Yeah.
Like, the way that you dribble and stuff like that, like, that's not a gift, dog. That's a talent. And, man, use your talent, man, as much as you can to make money, whatever case may be. But please don't confuse that to a gift that God's given you, because the Bible says that the gift make room for you. Right? But also a gift, man, whenever you go somewhere or you for Christmas, right, a gift is given. So what are you giving to the world? What did God put inside you that you're giving to somebody else?
That's,
you know what I'm saying? So
we gonna touch on.
So yeah, that's where it kind of transformed my mind, man.
That's real. So that's such a beautiful thing to hear, bro, to just have your life transformed.
Yeah.
And just have a different perspective.
Yes, sir.
Because that's what it was. The perspective changed. Like, no, like, the world isn't going to end for me if I don't play well for this. I'm going to just go play with joy because I love the game.
Yes, sir.
So to have that mindset change, go to junior year now.
Yeah.
And then Bree from the city with y'all now too.
Yeah.
So you got the Milwaukee thing with you, connection with you.
Yeah.
Now you taking off, bro. What's the mindset? Well, what's going on with your junior year?
Man, junior year, I feel free.
Yeah.
I feel like I play a big role now.
Yeah.
We got a point guard coming in with Ramon Fletcher. With Bree.
Yeah.
So we got 2 guards coming in. 2 left-handers, by the way. So when I come in, I'm like, okay, now I gotta be able to play on their left side, right, as a shooter. You know, Tillman gone. So now it's my show as far as a shooter. I'm sorry, he's not gone. Tilly's still there.
Cordero's still there.
Yep, right? Cordero's still there. Right. So we got a stacked team. So now I'm at the 2. They push Tilly to the 3. You know what I'm saying? Shockner at the 4, Mike Shockner at the 4. We got Barry at the 5. So we stacked.
Yeah,
we stacked.
That's nice,
right?
Squad.
So we ready to go. But fortunately, man, we got Butler.
Yeah. And was Gordon Hayward on that team yet? Matt Smith, Shelvin Matt.
Yep, Shelvin Matt. All
them.
Yep, Hayward.
They
got
a whip over there.
They made it to the championship game.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Man, they was just, we actually beat them my junior year.
At Butler or at Green Bay?
At Green Bay.
We
beat them my junior year, man. We celebrated and everything like that. So we was ready, but man, like I said, everything got clicked at the right time in college, man. You got to have everything clicking. We just have everything clicked. But I had a good year that year.
Good.
I was focused.
Yeah. How was your mental that year compared?
Oh, it was great.
Good.
It was great, man. I really, I stopped drinking.
Yeah.
And all that stuff like that, man. Stop partying. Just really focus on like grades and basketball, and really just focus on myself. Like, where am I after a game? Like, man, I know we lost. I get it.
Yeah.
All right, what's next?
Yeah.
Like, that was my mindset. Like, what's next?
Yeah.
Right. I listen to gospel music or I crossword puzzle. Like, I distracted myself from thinking that this was my fault or whatever case may be. Like, man, let me focus on something else, because it's like a new day coming for you to meet another expectation.
Mm-hmm.
So this is over.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next day. And that's how we went.
And then in terms of your personal, bro, because now you're a father at this time now, bro, too.
No, actually, no. So actually, the woman that was pregnant, she lost that baby.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear, bro.
During that time. So that's why my mental was all messed up.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, dog, this is a lot.
That's a lot, bro.
You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot.
Yeah, that
you know what I'm saying?
Lot,
so I had no children at that time. You know what I mean? So when I got delivering things like that, I had to go back to that young lady, man, apologize.
Yeah, that's real.
You know what I mean?
That's
like,
real.
Man, I was selfish. I was telling you get abortion, all type of stuff because of my career.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want that to affect what I was doing.
Yeah.
But I should have took care of my responsibilities. I should have been there for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
During that time. So, man, I apologize.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For how selfish I was.
Damn, Troy, man, I ain't know it was going to I'm thinking, but that I think that's the beautiful thing with the platform and getting to know cats, because sometimes you don't know.
Yeah. Seeing
the man you are today, how you move, how you operate, the purpose you're in now.
Yes, sir.
Man, you don't be knowing all this stuff. Like, dang, bro. But that is beautiful to hear, and it's cool to hear that you open to tell these stories.
Yeah.
Because there's other young men that could go through these situations and not know what to do. So you're giving people a way to learn and be like, okay, let me do this like he did. Let me know. So that's dope.
Yes, sir.
So junior year, stuff is getting better. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got the team. Y'all got a big win over Butler.
Yeah.
Your role is, more elevated, bro. Just, continue to speak on that.
Yeah, man. I got a voice more in the locker room.
Yeah.
Especially with Bree and them coming in.
Yeah.
Bree was like under my wing because he coming from Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Me and him, we've been playing with or against each other since we was little as well. I know his family, stuff like that. So I talked to his family about how Green Bay is.
Yeah.
So I kind of felt responsible for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, I ain't gonna let him mess up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I did. So, man, Bree was a blessing to my life as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Goofy.
Yeah. I'll give him his flowers. That's the best lefty that I can think of from the city.
Yeah.
That I'm trying to Yeah, dog, yeah. I can't think of no lefty better than bro.
Yeah.
Like, just being real.
Bree had, when you talk about Milwaukee being a city for hezos.
Oh, yeah.
Bree probably had one of the best hezos I've seen.
Yeah.
Right? You couldn't, man, he was just so irky-jerky. He was just, he could score at will.
Yeah.
Really developed there in Green Bay, man. But him bringing that goofiness to the locker room, you know what I'm saying? Really just uplift everybody's spirits.
Yeah, that's dope.
Never taking nothing serious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He bettered my life because he was there, man. He was like that little brother, like, dog, stop playing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, like he always playing, bro. Like T, where you going? I'm like, dog, I'm going to the store.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, look like he's always playing. Like Bree, stop playing with me, dog. Like I'm about to go.
Yeah.
But man, great guy, man. And Bree was definitely, like I said, a big contributor my junior year to lifting my spirits as well.
Good. So now we move through junior year. Now last year, bro, it's senior year. Last year, and you got to think, last year in college, do my thing. Potentially I can maybe go pro after this.
Yeah.
But I have a good year. So what's the mindset going into your last year, bro? Finishing up with Green Bay.
Last year, junior year, going into summer, I didn't come back home in Milwaukee.
Oh, you just stayed
I stayed
down
up there.
Okay.
I worked basketball camps, and I got in the gym.
Yeah.
Because the coach came to me, he said, man, we're thinking about starting 3 guards now.
Okay.
It'd be you, Bree, and Ramon. Ramon is 5'10".
Yeah.
I'm 6'1". Bree is 6'3".
Yeah.
Yeah, this may not work. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a shooter.
Yeah.
So you talking about Bree being at the 3.
Yeah.
Normally 3s is like 6'8".
Yeah.
250.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we need you to get in the gym because you're gonna be playing a 2, but you're gonna have to defend a 3.
Yeah.
I need you to be strong. So I'm in the gym all summer.
Yeah.
I picked on weight.
Yeah.
Like I was the strongest guy on the team.
Yeah.
when we started the season. Like I could bench more than anybody.
Let me ask you, Troy, but just as a shooter, how did you adjust your shot and not lose the mechanics? Because you get too big, now you throwing the ball against the back. How did you maintain your shooting form and just your mechanics getting bigger?
Working out with Coach Wardle every single day. Okay. So after I got done lifting, we shot thousands of shots.
That's the way to do it. Yeah.
Thousands of shots.
Way to do it.
Every single day.
Yeah.
After when basketball camps, when they had like lunch break, I'm in there getting it in, working it out. Yeah. Right. Then go back to work. Like I was doing that all summer because I knew that Bree could be successful.
Yeah.
Ramon can be successful if I get better.
Yeah,
I got to be able to hold my own for us to really run this 3-guard thing. Then Cordero Barkley, he gonna be the 4.
Yeah,
he's 6'6".
Yeah,
but he's skinny.
Yeah,
so we gonna have to be strong.
Yeah,
and we gonna have to be go-getters. So it kind of brought me back to high school, like when it had me, Khalif, Goody, Pre, like we all cars, like but somebody got to be that kind of anchor of strength. So that's when I became. We called it when we was in Green Bay, KG in it. So I had to be the KG of the whole team. Yeah. So I'm talking stuff. Yeah. Like you ain't messing with us. You ain't gonna punk our team. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like so I'm talking stuff on the court. Yeah. Like I'm making people get out of their game, all that stuff, taking charges. You ain't nothing, like all that in order to make that work. So that was my mindset going into senior year.
Troy, it's such a beautiful thing to see you became that guy because it made me think of your junior year at King.
Yeah.
So to see the growth, I wish I was this guy at that time.
Yeah.
To now, you that guy, that's dope to see, man. So now, speak on senior year, bro. Your last hurrah, man. When y'all start the season, man, how did it go?
Oh, it went well, man. Yeah. I was shooting the ball well. Ramon Fletcher was a left-hander. I mean, all he go is left. So we had a system where I'm always on his left side. Then you got Bree. So all my shots came from the left side. So that was my spot. Yeah. I practiced that all day, every day. Yeah. Like shoot from this left side every single time. And it worked. Yeah. It worked. Because I knew Bree was driving that way. I knew Ramon was driving that way. So we started off well. We beat Wisconsin.
That's a big win.
They just got done beating Duke the week before. That is a big win, Duke was the number 1 seed. So when they came to our to Green Bay, we finally got them in Green Bay. Right?
That's a big win.
Bo Ryan was something else when it came to schedule. He never scheduled. He looked at your roster. Yeah. And he never scheduled coming to your house if you had a team that he felt like he could lose at. So our junior year, they was really supposed to come to Green Bay. We had a squad. Yeah. Right? Yeah. But he pushed it back to my senior year because he knew we was losing Ryan Tillman, all them, Mike Shockner, all them. So he pushed it back thinking, like, we're not gonna lose to this team. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, we got him. Yeah. So me, Ramon, Bree, we had a mentality, let's go back to AU. Yeah. Or to beat Wisconsin because they very fundamental, everything like that. Yeah. That was our biggest win of that year. Yeah, we beat Wisconsin.
Trayvon was the point guard at that time.
Yeah, Trayvon was a beast.
Yeah. And I think Marcus might have been gone.
Marcus
was gone.
Yeah, Marcus is gone. But it was personal to me because, like I said, I wanted to go Wisconsin, but they offered Bohannon. Yeah. So Bohannon said, I had to get out of here. Every time I saw him on me, I'm like, this is my time to get it back. Yeah. And me and Bo Ryan, we had a great relationship and things like that. So he gave me my flowers after the game, but I just wanted to show Bo Ryan, like, you made a mistake.
Yeah, I should have been on.
Yeah, I should have been on this squad. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? With me and Trayvon and things like that.
That's a nasty backcourt, bro.
Oh yeah.
But y'all compliment each other too.
Yeah, Trayvon came a little bit later in Wisconsin. You know what I'm saying? While we was in high school, so I really didn't get to know him, get a chance to know him. But his game, man, strong guard.
Y'all games would be perfect together.
Yeah. But definitely, that was the highlight of my senior year. And then, of course, when we played against Akron, in the CBI tournament, because we didn't make it to NIT. So that was like another smaller tournament. When I had 36 against them, that's what solidified me as like one of the best shooters. Yeah.
So you do your thing and salute to you on your college career. Did your thing at Green Bay, finished up strong, bro. Now, is there a mindset? Hey, I might be able to make the jump, go pro, go league, overseas. What's the mindset now that the season's coming to an end?
My mindset was always believe in yourself.
Yeah.
So we had a lot of overseas agents come on campus or on the phone, say, man, I can get you this, I can get you that. Go to the Vegas camp, things like that.
Yeah.
And I just asked them one question. I said, can I ask you a question? Do you believe, can you give me opportunity to at least try for the NBA? All of them said, man, that's not where you belong. Like it's not an opportunity right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not ready. I said, thank you, but I need somebody to represent me to actually believe in me.
Yeah.
Right. So I got out of, I graduated with no agent, with no agent at all. I went to our media team in Green Bay. I said, can you make me a highlight tape? Right. They made me a highlight tape. I took it to the Bradley Center. Now it's the Pfizer Forum. Right. At the Bradley Center, they had like a parking little area where all the cars go that goes there to park. Right. So I knocked on the door and I said, hey, can you give this highlight tape to Matt Babcock or Skip Robinson? Right. Because I knew Skip from Hillside and all that stuff like that. I know he worked for the Bucks as well. They was like, I don't know if Skip coming here or I said, can you give this? Just do me a favor.
Yeah.
Right? Can you give this to whoever comes through the door that represent the Milwaukee Bucks? And I left. Me and my dad get a call from Matt Babcock saying, man, we got some players coming in town kind of early before training camp to kind of work out. We need 10. Yeah. Right? We kind of short players, so it's short available to come and hoop. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
So I get down there, Brandon Jennings, Keon Dooling, Andrew Bogut, Larry Sanders, who they just drafted. They all down there. We kind of hooping 4-on-4.
Yeah.
We got some other guys too. Boykins, Earl Boykins down there. So we hooping, right? My mindset again, who is y'all best player? I got to go after him in order for me to get my clout. Yeah. Right? That's Brandon Jennings. Yeah. So I'm going at Brandon Jennings. I'm picking up full court, about to die.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I got it. This is all I got.
Yeah.
They kept on telling me to keep coming.
Yeah.
Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Destroy everybody. Then they told me to go to Fort Wayne to their G League team and work out.
Okay.
Right? So I go there. Destroy all their players to the point where the coach said, man, you need to go back to Milwaukee Bucks. Like, they need to come and take another look at you. Yeah. Right? Because this, I don't know if you know what I'm saying? Like, they may didn't want to take it. So he called him. He on his way back. So I drive back to Milwaukee, work out again. Yeah. Keep working out with the Bucks. Man, doing well. I'm talking about killing. I'm at my prime at this point. Yeah, yeah. Like, I'm at that level. Yeah. Me and Brandon Jennings get into it. It's just you know what I'm saying? Just the last day before training camp, Scott Skiles come to me, right? And said, Troy, let me tell you something, man. You deserve to be on this team. Matter of fact, I want you on this team. Like, you earned the right to be on this team by what I saw. But unfortunately, we can only have 15 players on the roster, right, going into training camp. We just signed our veteran, John Salmons, to a veteran.
Veteran minimum, probably.
Veteran minimum, right? He's hurt right now. So he can't be on the floor right now because he just had surgery, I think, off season. But, man, if is there anything I could do for you, let me know. Man, that crushed me. Yeah, I would have rather for him to tell me I wasn't good enough.
Yeah, like, you suck, bro.
Yeah, like, really, you know what I'm saying? You're not at this level. Yeah. I would have felt better. Yeah, if he told me that. Yeah, but to tell me that I earned something, I deserve something, and I'm not there, that hurt me more.
They couldn't just push you to the G, just have you in it, or the G League at the time.
Back then, everybody had like one G League team, which was Fort Wayne. Yeah. They packed. They got guards already. I mean, they team is full already. Indiana was using them. Yeah. Milwaukee was using them. So they only had that was their feeder. Okay. Right. They have a G League team like they have now. That's just one feeder to one team. Yeah. Everybody was feeding off of Fort Wayne Ants at that time.
Because I'm like, ain't the Herd? What is the Herd? Wisconsin Herd?
Yeah, they weren't created yet. Okay. No, they weren't created yet. Hey. So, man, I went home crushed. Like, what I'm gonna do now? Yeah. All that stuff like that. Like, dog, I'm a grown man with no job, no nothing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then the Bucks media team called me back like 2 days later.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, Troy, you still in shape?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it's 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I just got out gained 50 pounds.
They was like, man, we got a connection with a team out in country of Georgia. I heard. I said, man, Atlanta, Georgia. I heard Atlanta. You know what I mean? Like, no, it's a country. They had war with Russia 2 years prior to this, and they wanted to. They want to know if we got a point guard available that we can send over there. And we thought of you.
That's tough.
Now, mind you, I got no agent. I got nothing.
Did you have a passport at the time?
Nope. So I literally took a train to Chicago.
Yeah.
Right. Got my passport with my cousin Ruben. Shout out to my cousin Ruben. He took care of me. They got back to Milwaukee, packed up, ready to go.
That's crazy.
I was ready to go in 10 days.
Yeah.
Like literally gotta go.
Yeah.
Right. Got to this country, man, when I get off the plane, you know, got the news, let everybody on me, like, because the way they thought it, like they get somebody from Milwaukee Bucks. That's the way they, for some reason, I'm like, no, I'm not with the Bucks, bro. Yeah. They just send me over, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they get an NBA player and all that stuff like that. So we had a news conference right away. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, I gotta get, let me get a certain time, you know what I mean? Yeah. It was good starting off, bro.
Yeah.
It was good starting off. But that's how my career went over there. Man, didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
Went over there again, passive the first game. Like, let me
for sure. Like,
this out. You know what I'm saying? My teammates, they don't speak English.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, how did you communicate? Well, did the coach at least speak some English, or it was like
he spoke numbers? So it was literally, he knew my name, and we running 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I'm saying? But I had a translator, 11, that met me there. He spoke the most English he possibly could.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I had a translator with me. They got me an apartment, no car. I had no car. I live on 11th floor of an apartment building that got bombed 2 years ago because of the war they had with Russia. So literally the top was off, like literally of the building, right?
Did you ever be like, man, I don't know about this one.
Man, I prayed every night, dog.
Yeah, you got to.
Didn't know my way around, things of that nature, man. Like the first night I was there, it was the governor's birthday party, right? So they had this big old Last Supper table, like full of just food, right? Yeah. So I'm sitting there, and I knew that my life would forever change because, like I said, I committed my life to Christ as a sophomore in college, right? But still, I got the mentality of basketball still being the number one thing a little bit. So, man, he wanted to make a toast, right? I stopped drinking.
Okay.
But in their culture, it's disrespectful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To not.
Yeah.
So but I don't know that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So I said, no, I'm just going to, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to, I'm good water. I'm good. Yeah. And he kind of looking like everybody just stopped. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And my translator, like, hey, Troy, you have to take the drink. Like, no, like, I said, no, I'm good. I don't drink no more, but I'll toast with the water. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. He said, no, Troy, listen. Oh,
so like life or death.
Yeah, like, no, it's disrespectful to not take the drink.
Yeah.
I said, I was like, can he hear me? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if he's speaking English. No disrespect. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, it's bad for me. I don't drink.
Yeah.
I haven't drunk in years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to go there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm in a whole different country. I don't know what y'all put in this. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? My dad taught me if you see anything open,
don't. Yeah.
Now, it was already poured when I got here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'm good. My cousin that was with me, Ruben, he came with me. Yeah. He was like, I'll take it for him. And he took it for me. That day, like, changed, like, how they looked at me, how I was proceeded there. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Right? So, the players that was there, they was cool and everything like that. This is a wild story, by the way, bro.
Yeah.
We get to the game. I'm balling.
Yeah.
Right? My cousin go back home. I'm balling. I'm averaging about like good 15, 16. Having a good year, man. We go to this restaurant, bro. Go to this restaurant. It's me, the translator, the coach, and a friend of the coach, right? They said, man, we want you here long term. Like, we talking about signing you a like, you almost making $1 million a year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's about we like you here.
Yeah.
The players like you. We like you here, right? A waitress come, right? She said, hey, can I take your order? This is the first time I heard anybody speak English besides my translator.
Yeah.
I said, man, you speak English? I said, you American?
Yeah.
She was like, no, I just speak English. I learned from school. I said, okay, cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Immediately, the coach like, you like her? I'm like, bro, what you? No, I just want some food. She speak English. I'm honored. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, somebody can communicate. Whatever case be, so man, I like you long term, whatever case may be. We got a contract for you. Right? You sign this contract, right? But she come with the contract. Because if you marry her, she get her citizenship in the U.S., right, to become a model. She want to become a model. You get your citizenship here, we can pay you more. I can't make this up, bro.
And she wasn't random then. She was
no. I mean, she worked there.
But like she had ties.
Yes.
Okay, I'm thinking she like a random.
Nah.
Man. Okay, now I'm.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, this is take it or leave it though. This ain't nothing you can think about. This take it or leave it. 21 years old. What do you do? Like, money on the table. It's your career.
Yeah.
What do you do? It's like, nah, man. What I believe in, this ain't right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not gonna do that. Right? From then on, man, I felt like I was the most hated guy in that country, though. Had riots at my games.
That's
like
crazy.
It was crazy there. Like it was a point where I didn't play like 4 games in a row because the opponent, the coach, said that he would hurt me if the coach played me. Literally. Because I'm like, why I'm not playing?
Yeah.
So I go to my translator. I call my dad. I call my cousin. Like, man, get me up out of here, man. Somebody call coach, man, because this tripping.
Yeah.
He's like, man, you what? You hurt? I said, no, I ain't hurt. Like, he ain't playing me.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, the opponent coach said he will hurt you if we play you. So I'm protecting you. I said, man, listen, you don't got to protect me.
Yeah.
My pastor, my dad tried to come over there. I said, don't come over here.
Yeah.
Because if y'all come over here, I will lose. If something happens, everybody got to die. I ain't going to lie to you.
No, I feel you.
No, we going to make it up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Now I got my family stands. I can't focus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not good.
Yeah.
Pop's like, it's that bad? I'm like, it's that bad. I ain't going to lie to you. Like, it's that bad. Just let me play my year out. Man, got into the playoffs, about to make a cut, heard a pop in my knee. Like, heard a pop.
And you know what, Troy? Don't take this the wrong way.
Yeah.
But I think that might have been the best thing to happen for you.
Yeah.
Because what you telling me, like, that's crazy. Like, you needed to get up out of there. Like,
yes, sir.
And so, go ahead. I just
heard it pop in my knee, man. Like, dude. I couldn't move it. Like, as soon as it popped, it was like I was a standstill. So I asked for a sub out. They said it wasn't. It was just spraying. But I heard it. Like I heard, like it popped, right? So I'm like, dude, they giving me shots, so I can play, so they can numb it, so I can still play.
Yeah.
So I did that for one more game.
Yeah.
I did a couple practices, one more game. Man, got back to my room after the pain, after the medicine went off. Like it just went away. I was in my room. I ain't never felt that pain in my life. Like my knee was banging.
Did it swell up at all?
I'm talking about and I'm all by myself. I'm talking about I ain't never felt that much pain. I said, oh, something wrong. Like it ain't sprained. It's over.
They didn't have you do no go to the doctor and get an MIR.
But like I said, I can't read that stuff
and all that.
You know what I'm saying? The doctor saying it's cool. It's sprained. I don't know what I'm looking at.
None of they people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So what we gonna do? I'm gonna take one bathroom break.
Yep.
And we're gonna get back to his knee because it's fishy over here, man. Something ain't right over there, dude. So I had to take a quick bathroom break, but now we back into it, and we was talking for a little bit. Craziness. His brother needs to write a book, so I'm gonna have him get right back into it. He went through the knee injury.
Yeah.
And just what he telling me, just something just don't sound right. How they handle him. He felt the pop, but he know it's more to it. They saying it's a sprain. Like
yeah, man, it was swollen.
Yeah. Could you walk at all, or you couldn't?
Yeah, I could walk at all. Okay. I couldn't bend it like I wanted to. So I could like part of that was like I used to do. So I was literally on the court like just limping.
And you was still playing?
Yeah, I was still playing. I was still playing on it. So when it was numb, I couldn't bend it, but I didn't feel no pain.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So they was like, oh, it's just like fluid in there.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you can't bend it.
Right.
Whatever, because it was swollen.
Yeah.
And I couldn't hardly bend it, but I didn't feel no pain. But man, when I got to my apartment, dude, that one night, man, and that medicine went away, dude. It was. Right. I'm talking about. I'm screaming. Ain't no ibuprofen. Ain't no.
Nothing.
I don't got nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just got deal with the pain. So I prayed, just kept praying all night. After that, man, I said, I'm done. I'm done. But this is where I felt. This is where I knew I made the right decision. Number one, but for two, as a human being, it hurts, right? Yeah. So I couldn't play the last game of the season. I was on crutches, right? So when the team came out of the tunnel, right?
Yeah.
Everybody was booing because we the visiting team.
Yeah.
Right? So they booing our team. When they saw me walk out with crutches, they started cheering. No, this is thousands of people, by the way. This is a whole coliseum.
Man, people need to get a life.
No, I'm talking about, and that crushed me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, no, y'all serious?
Yeah.
Like, hey, yeah, that's what you get, America. Yeah, all that. I'm talking about, they going crazy. I'm talking about cheering loud. Call Pops on Skype. Man, give me a plane ticket back, bro. I'm done. Yeah. I don't want to see the results, bro.
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Right?
Was you still able to get your bread though? Get all your
I got all my bread.
Okay, cool.
I got all my bread. That's why I stayed.
Cool.
I wanted all my bread.
Yeah.
Sent it over to Pops.
Yeah. Right?
Because you can't come back with more than I think like 9,000 or 10,000 in your pocket.
Yeah.
Right, in the airport. So I sent the rest to Pops.
Mm-hmm.
Through what's that? Western Union, wherever. So I sent that over.
Mm-hmm.
Sent that over to him. Man, got on the plane with about 60 bands on. I mean, six bands on me. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's another issue, right? I went over there with no beard. I come back because I ain't got no barber over there. I'm talking about full. They like, hey, let me holler at you.
Like a Hebrew Israelite, bro.
They said, hey, why was you over there?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Did you enjoy Muslim or anything? I'm like, yo, I'm just trying to get back home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Here's my basketball card. Man, I played there.
Yeah.
You can look up my stuff. So I missed my first flight because I'm in investigation.
Yeah.
All type of stuff, though. I'm like, man, listen, I'm just trying to get back home. Like, I said, sir, listen. I said, man, my name is Troy Cotton.
Yeah.
Right? Check my record. I never been arrested.
Yeah.
I never been. Get me back home.
Yeah.
Right? So like, we can get you back. Get me to Chicago.
Yeah.
Pops, ride. Meet me in Chicago.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
Yeah.
Pops met me in Chicago, man. As soon as I landed Chicago, I dropped on the floor and I kissed the floor. I laid there for about like 5 minutes. I was like, dude, I'm back home.
That's
like,
real.
I'm just happy to be alive.
I feel you. Cause
like, I'm happy to be alive. Bro.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like, no lie. I was so grateful. And that's when I found out the type of God that I served, that he protected me through all that. Yeah. Like, I could have died. Like, literally.
That's why I said, bro, that knee thing probably, that probably was meant to happen. Oh, because you probably wouldn't have left if that didn't happen.
Yeah, I kept on playing.
Yeah. So, like, keep going, bro. So
yeah, so that's what started me. I said, man, I think I'm done with basketball. Mm-hmm. Right? I could have go back to. I could have rehabbed.
And got
try to get back.
But
the love of the game kind of faded away after that.
Yeah.
Where I was like, man, what is my purpose now?
Okay.
Right. So start working at a daycare.
Okay.
Shout out to Khalif again. Worked at his dad daycare.
Yeah, shout out to bro, man.
So Khalif hooked me up with a job with his dad driving the daycare van, all that stuff like that. And then I got into life insurance. Right, so I was life insurance agent for about 2 years. Was the best in the company because I saw a gap between the policies that we have and the actual people that's reaching. They should be reaching our community. So I went back into the hood. Yeah, I'm going to people's houses. Yeah. You don't got to come to my office. I'm coming to you.
That's dope.
So I'm doing policies right on the spot.
Yeah.
Right. Doing that, still didn't feel fulfilled.
Yeah.
Like, this is cool.
Yeah.
Making money.
But that's that emptiness.
Still. Yeah. So I'm not. Man, I just don't feel like I'm really where I need to be. So connected with my my boy Big Rob, Robert Jackson.
Shout out to Rob. Yeah. Shout out to Rob, man.
Big Rob, man, was over Hillside, Boys and Girls Club. Yeah. So he's like, man, I need a team coordinator. Right? I'll put you here and you can like learn under me how to be a manager and things like that. So he trained me how to be a manager, all those things, and man, just really learned under him. Was there for 2 years and then became my own manager at the Boys and Girls Club.
Okay. And was it still at Hillside or you went to a different one?
No, I went to a different one. I went to Brown Street elementary school. Then I went to Madison High School.
Okay.
And then I went to Marvin Pratt Elementary.
Okay, yeah, right by Lincoln, across the street.
Yep.
Okay.
And then ended up at Daniels Murdoch Boys and Girls Club that's attached to Holy Redeemer Church.
Okay.
On 35th and Hampton.
Okay.
So I ended my so I was about a manager for about 8 years. About 8 years at the Boys and Girls Club. But then that kind of ended. Became a teacher.
Okay.
A 5th grade teacher. Because I wanted to make more impact
for sure.
in the children's lives, man. That went well. And then during that time, God called me into ministry to become a pastor right in the midst of being a teacher.
So, Troy, man, I got to speak to you and ask you this because I'm curious. You said you received a call in 22.
Yeah.
But you didn't, answer that call. So speak on that. And what was the dynamics of that situation where you just didn't feel like, nah, not right now? What was that situation about?
Yeah, man. I didn't see myself as a pastor at all, man. Yeah. I think a lot of people had bad experiences with seeing one man get all the money.
We're going to get it. We're going to get into it later, man.
You know what I'm saying? Just seeing all those aspects. And I seen that too. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Being around other ministries and stuff like that, just the hurtful things that have happened in our community based upon that title alone. So I was like, man, I don't want that pressure, man. I'm cool with that. Yeah. So I told God, nah, man, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good just serving in the church. I'm a youth pastor. I'm good just being, just being that guy that just don't have the notoriety. I don't want the, people saying I'm a pastor and all that stuff like that.
You know what it sounds like, Troy?
Yeah.
It sounds like you had that mindset you had your junior year in high school.
Yeah.
I'm cool with you. I'm the 2. Yep. Shoot my shots. Yeah. I'm cool being leader. Like, nah. Like, nah, that ain't it, bro. So I get it. I feel like with your life, just hearing your story, it's a pattern.
Yeah.
It's times when you gotta grow, but you comfortable. Well, I mean, I worked hard to get here. Now I gotta elevate from this spot.
Yeah.
But then something happens to where like, okay, let me take this on.
That's real.
And that's the pattern I'm hearing from you right now. So speak on that, you know what I'm saying? That pastor role, you kind of not wanting that, but then having to embrace that.
Yeah, it was a lot of dark nights. What made me give God my yes was November of 2023. It was November 3rd, 2023. I was having like a lot of headaches. Yeah. So my wife was like, man, let's go to a emergency room. Yeah. Right. So we went to Grafton, Aurora, emergency room, and they was like, no, we got to admit you. Something else going on. I'm like, okay. I told my wife, just go back home, take care of the girls, whatever it be. I'm sure it's fine. Next morning, he was like, man, you're something's going on with your kidneys. Right? Something going on with your kidneys. So basically, they told me my kidneys was dying. I got to be on dialysis right away. At 35 years old at that time.
Was this something like it was just like a random? You just had a random pain, or you just for a couple months you had been experiencing?
I ain't never felt no pain in my kidneys in my life. So this ain't making sense.
Yeah,
I stopped drinking years ago.
Yeah. So
you know what I'm saying. So I know that if you drink for a long period of time throughout your life, it can get you in your kidneys.
Did anybody in your family have like kidney problems or
no?
So it was a random.
So it's just a random thing. So we like, wait a minute, we're talking. I was talking about my kidneys are what?
Yeah.
Like the numbers, your creatinine is high. Like it's at 5, it's at 6. Like it's keep on rising. Though.
Yeah.
So I'm like, dog, this is crazy, dude. So I'm like, what did I do?
Yeah.
So I'm like, God, if I did anything, forgive me. Like, no, I ain't going out like this, right? But that's so. Go sleep that night. Go to sleep that night, bro. God visited me in a dream. He said, "Are you gonna give me your yes now?" Clear as day. Are you gonna give me your yes now? Because there's people that's called to you, and there's people that need your voice. My people need you, need your yes in order to be saved.
Mm-hmm.
You need to be a vessel. So I said, okay. I said, the only thing that I want from you, God, is that I don't want to be embarrassed. I don't want to be like nobody else.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be impactful in the way that you created me to be impactful.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to go any other path but besides the path that you have given me. So I gave God my yes, and literally a couple of days later, I walked out of the hospital.
Mm-hmm. And they said you was fine, like nothing.
They say your numbers are going down, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You got to take this medication. So of course you listen to the doctors, you take this meds, and things like that. But now I have no problems at all because I gave God my yes. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy how life worked, bro.
Man, it was just crazy. Like he had to get my attention another way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was fine just being me.
Yeah, just
you know what I'm saying?
Comfortable, man. Yeah. And you ain't doing nothing wrong neither.
But now I have. Now you're walking into your purpose. Yeah. Now you're walking to your gift. I'm happy that you had a good career, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But now let's go to something where I created you for.
Yeah.
Now let's fully walk in the purpose that you have, because the gift that you have got to create momentum and room for God to move.
Yeah, it's time for me to use you.
Yeah, now everybody else use you. Yeah, now it's time for me to use you.
That's hard.
You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
So that's when I gave him my yes in November of 2023. Went to my founding church. Told my pastor, had a conversation with him, told my dad, everything like that, making sure that everything was in place before I do go.
Yeah.
Because God is a God of order.
Yeah, for sure.
So you just don't just leave and leave a vacancy, right? So left my church in May of 2024.
Okay.
And me and my wife, we just been building ever since. And we in a good place right now. We're looking to launch either the end of this year or the beginning of next year. So, but we're doing it God's way. So
that's beautiful, bro. And now I need you to speak on what y'all got going on, bro. Kingdom Church.
Yeah.
Speak on the concept. How did y'all come up with the name, the idea for it? It being an online situation, right?
Yep.
What was the planning behind that to get that formulated, bro?
So Kingdom Church, I would love to take the credit.
Yeah.
But
speak on it.
That's what God gave me, man.
Yeah. That's dope.
We talked about when the Bible talks about how to really teach the people how to pray. Yeah. Right? The Lord's Prayer that everybody says it around the world. But it's a part of it that says, "Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven." And too many times our community, just people in general, we wait to die to experience heaven. When the Bible clearly says your kingdom come, like your will be done on earth as it already is in heaven. So we want to be a church, man, that don't just try to wait until we die, but we actually going to experience God's will and God and the heavenly places and the heavenly things here on earth. Like we have the power to bring that down here on earth. Yeah. But we need each other in order to do so. And that's serving people. So our church philosophy, man, we invest before we invite. We're not going to get a building yet. We established that coming in the future. But right now we're doing things in the community.
That's
we have
dope.
a hat, glove, and scarf drive
I seen
right
that.
now.
And salute to you for that.
We have some things coming up in the summer as well. Being part of Juneteenth, being part of making sure that these single moms are taken care of with laundry. So we're about to have a big laundry basket giveaway coming up this summer.
That's dope.
With thousands of laundry detergent, quarters, all that stuff like that, so you can wash your clothes. We about to buy properties as well. Me and my wife, we have our own daycare that we've been established for 5 years now. So we serve up to about 60 kids on a yearly basis. So we're just about serving the community, bro. But we have to do it in a way that people feel like they're not getting manipulated. They're not at a place where only one person eats, right? We have to serve each other. And that's what we're all about, man. God's kingdom come. Our one philosophy is, man, we reach back to move forward.
I like that.
We have to reach back in order to move forward. I can't just keep on just driving away and walking away. If I don't reach back to the community I come from where I came from, when I was a drunkard and when I was in depression, I gotta reach back to those people so we all can move forward. Right. Sure. So if God did it for me, He could do it for you as well. But it takes me to reach back and say, man, I'm not too far that I can't reach back and bring you along with me, because with us, we go further. I can go faster, but with us together, we can go further.
That's dope. That's beautiful to hear, man. Sir. Shout out to Kingdom Church. 2 more things I want to get into, and then I'll get you up out of here.
Yes, sir.
So in terms of today's society, the world we live in, you know what I mean? It's a lot of viewpoints and secular things that aren't from a biblical standpoint. You being a pastor, you being a man of God, you moving in this world. How do you keep your life to a biblical standard and try to preach and put and explain that to others? Because it's not easy, bro. It's not easy having living the world from a biblical view and trying to push that in today's society with everything that's going on.
Yes, sir.
So how do you find the strength to live like that and to also preach others to live like that in this world that we're living in now?
Yeah, I think the main thing is major to majors and minor to minors. And what I mean by that is, first of all, there's no perfect one. And I think in today's generation, where we got all social media, we got everybody kind of judging your opinion or what you believe in and things like that, because your word gets out so quickly. You must stick to the word of God.
For sure.
But you also must understand that there's no one sin greater than the other. So the way I treat a liar is the same way I treat a cheater. Like, I treat them all the same. I don't treat one different than the other. Like, your sin is not so great that I can say, right? Because I have sin on me. Matter of fact, the Bible talks about those hidden sins is the worst ones. So I'd rather deal with somebody that's out front,
outwardly,
and I know what I'm dealing with, rather than somebody that's just secretly supporting me, but really they, you know what I'm saying, they're a conniving person.
For sure.
So in ministry, I teach our leaders and everything like that, man, never forget what God did for you. When you're speaking to anybody, like, don't get too high and mighty that you judge at any point when God didn't judge you, because it took somebody to not judge you in order for you to be where you are. So that's why I'm talking about reaching back. Man, I'm not saying that what you're dealing with is not real, but also saying that the God that I serve is real as well. So I put more emphasis on Him than I do what you're going through. Now, you may be going through it longer than I am, or something different that I can't relate to, but I know somebody who can, and that's God. Like, dog, we all here trying to figure out whether we doing it right or wrong. You can go through my life and you're gonna find something. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna find something. I'm not perfect. Like I said, I got a woman pregnant. When I, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not perfect. Everybody's celebrating me, but I'm going through this thing. I'm going through depression. So basically our ministry is, man, listen, you're gonna come as you are, but we're gonna make sure that you don't stay as you are. Like, we really trying to make sure that we disciple you and we make sure that you be the best version of you that you possibly can be on this earth. I'm not trying to make you me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't need a bunch of me's going on.
Yeah.
I tell kids all the time, man, stop robbing us of you trying to be them. Like, God made you like specific to you, the gift that he gave you. Like, you are robbing us of you if you always trying to be like LeBron James or trying to be like Chris Paul.
Say it again, man.
Like, they already made.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they grew. My name is Troy Cotton Jr. No matter how much my dad tried to give me his name, we could have had the same birthday.
Yeah.
The simple fact, we both go to the police station right now. My fingerprints is different than his. I'm different.
Yeah.
You can give me your name, you can give me everything, but I'm different. God made me different than you. No matter what. So our job is try to create a space where you can figure out what's your purpose here on earth.
Yeah.
Like, what's your purpose, bro?
Yeah. That's beautiful. And it's like, answer you gave was just so A1. Like, I had other questions to spin from that, but like, you answer all of them. Just so 2 more things, bro.
Yes, sir.
You being a husband, you being a father, man. We talked about it a little bit before we started rolling, man. Just speak on that experience, man. Your wife, man, your beautiful daughters, man. How you going about that, man?
Man, it's a journey.
Yeah.
That's why me and my wife, we don't do no podcasts or anything like that on social media, because if we're gonna show the good, we should show the bad.
Yeah.
Marriage is a covenant that me and my wife have made 7 years ago, going on 8 this month.
Shout out to you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a day-to-day journey.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out her likes and dislikes and if that fits in our household and my likes and dislikes.
Yeah.
What I will tell you is that it goes well only if I submit to God.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is, that's my queen. Like, I made a covenant, said I will do it for better or for worse. Like, I can't forget to stay engaged with her.
Yeah.
So when I talk to married couples, I tell them all the time, when the last time y'all been engaged? Because you did engagement before you did marriage.
Yeah.
You promised to stay engaged with this woman. Once we get married, if not careful, we stop engaging in her likes and dislikes.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? I
like that.
You know what I'm saying? I propose to you to be engaged in your conversation and how you feel.
Yeah.
What's going on in your life.
Yeah.
I gotta always be engaged. Stop being married for a second.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that messed people up.
Yeah.
Let's go back to being engaged. When I asked you to marry me,
I
was calling you on breaks. I was, you know what I'm saying, bringing you lunch.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to sleep on the phone. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we was engaged. I was engaged to you.
Yeah.
Never stop being engaged.
That's real.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what messes marriage up. We married now. Nah, you engaged still, though.
Right.
That ring came in engagement, not marriage.
Yeah.
Marriage is a covenant.
Yeah.
You and only you for the rest of my life. Engaged, though, is, hey, I believe that you are the one. When the last time I said that to my wife? That I still believe you are the one and the only one. When the last time I got on one knee? When the last time I proposed to her and things like that? So I'm just, like I said.
Come on, man. You putting some pressure on us, man. You waking something up in the end. It's like, that's dope. And it's needed. And it's like, sometimes you can take your spouse for granted. Like, they do so much good in your life. They're there for you every day. And it just comes expected. Like, oh, she got that. Oh, she doing that. Like, she know I love her. And I think that's one of the biggest mistakes I've made sometimes. Like, man, she know I love her, man. She's straight. But no, like you saying, I got to reinforce that to her. And don't forget that engagement part. So I'm with you 1,000%, man. And then just speak on being a pappy, man. Being a dad one time, man. Just with the ladies, man. How's that going for you?
Man, it's the ultimate. It's a blessing, man, to see what God allowed you to create.
Yeah.
That got your DNA.
Yeah.
My oldest is not biologically mine.
Okay.
So we are a blended family.
Yeah.
That's one thing about our ministry at Kingdom Church. We actually train blended families. Like, we are a church that really support blended families. Because if you go in there the wrong way, saying, man, I'm the man of the household, you know what I'm saying? This kid, you know, you mine's now, and you try to you're going to mess up.
Yeah.
Bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you go in there with, hey, what's your love language, right? Yeah. What's the girl or the son love language? Like, let me spend time with this child so I could build a different relationship with this child than I have with the mom or things like that. So that's been the challenge. But it's been a beautiful challenge. Yeah. Right? Yeah. It's developed me as a man. Yeah. And then my two babies, Taylor and Callie, like that's, man, to see them grow up like, like that's me right there. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it also, like I said, developed me as a man. Like you grow up with whoopings, right? So me, like, okay, my kids will never do this or they getting tagged, right? You know what I mean? But now I have girls. I got to understand what I'm representing here. You know what I'm saying? So if I put my hands on them because they pissed me off or they made me mad, what am I training them to do or expect when they upset another man when they get older? Hey, my dad did it. I upset him. So he put his hands on me. So you should as well. So I had to learn that the hard way. Like God really convicted me like, yo, what you treat? Well, how you training them right now? Yep. You got upset. The only option you got, you feel as a man, is to whoop. Yeah. Is that really the last option that you have? Yeah. Now, if they about to get hit by a car or something like that, I get that. Yeah. No, we never doing that again. Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Sure. I'm gonna put the fear of God in you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But because they spilled a drink. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you there upset, bro? Yeah. Like that's a female, that's a girl. Yeah. If they see you put your hands on their moms, like even what are you training them? Setting a horrible precedent. You know what I'm saying? So I decided, man, I want to be the man that I wish they would marry. And that's how I live my day. You hit it right on the head, bro. Yeah. One more question I ask all ball players, and before I even ask you that question, man, I want to give you something Lanil gave to me, bro. That just when I asked him about you, man, this what AZ said about you, man. I wanted to save it just for you know what I'm saying, just for the pod, man. Yeah. The way he evolved has motivated me on another level. Appreciate him for being great in his own way and not trying to be like the crowd. I'm proud to call him a brother in Christ and not just a teammate, man. Wow. That's what homie said about you, man. And like to know his journey, know where he came from, what he went through, to see how he moving now, bro. Just to interview him and just to see the light in his eye and the way he go about, like, good dude. Yes, sir. So for him to say that about you, man, I thought that was dope. I had to get that to you right now, man, for sure, man. Man. Shout out to bro. Oh yeah, shout out to AZ. And I asked this to all ball players. Yeah. Young Troy. Yeah. Or no, Pastor Troy, not the rapper, but Pastor Troy. If you had to speak to young Troy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Rufus King Troy. You know what I'm saying? UWGB was his sophomore year, Troy. Yeah. If you had to tell him something, bro, what would you tell him? Whew, I would tell young Troy, man, that God is in control. Yeah. And I would live by this motto all the time. Mm-hmm. That good is not good enough when great is available. Mm-hmm. It's okay. It's not okay to be good anymore. Yeah. Just be a good kid. Yeah. Be a good son. Like go and seek after greatness. Mm-hmm. Like go after it because it's available. Yeah. Like good is like middle pack. Yeah, yeah. Right? It's average now. Yeah. Right. In order to get your dreams, in order to get what you want, you have to like go after greatness. Yeah. Don't be complacent of where you feel like you okay right now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I did an okay workout. It was pretty good. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Go after greatness no matter what, man. Mm-hmm. And I tell kids all the time is that your 18-year-old self, right? The decisions that you make, your 37-year-old self is waiting for you to make a right decision when you're 18. That's real. So make the right decisions because I'm waiting on you. Yeah. That 37-year-old Troy is like waiting, like, man, if you don't make the right decision, I'm going to suffer. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Man, live life to the fullest based upon what God's put in your heart. Like what what's that thing that you have passion about? Like, go after that, dog. Don't let nobody stop you. Like, don't let nobody, I don't care what doubters say, go after it.
Yeah.
And I'm here to support you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you need support along the journey.
Yeah.
I would tell Lil Troy, that's what they call me. I would tell Lil Troy, man, it's going to be all right.
That's dope.
It's going to be all right.
That's dope.
Yes, sir.
Brother, appreciate your time. I feel like I've learned something. I've been able to look at things from a different perspective and to just be reminded of certain stuff talking to you, man. So like, I'm proud of you, hearing your story, seeing how you've progressed, and I'm excited to see where you go, man.
Yes,
so if you got anything left for the people, and tell the people where they can find you, man, how they can get in contact with you, man. Anything left, man, the floor is yours, bro.
Yeah, this is Troy Cotton Jr., man. I just want to encourage you, man, that everything's going to be all right. God is in control. Kingdom Church, we are a community church. If you want to reach us or get to know us, we actually having a Vision Family Night, February 15th at Granville Lutheran School, where you can come and learn more about like what we are about, right? I'm not big on having a lot of members that don't know nothing about your vision, knowing nothing about where you're going and what you're doing for the community. So if you want to know more, man, hit me up on DM. I can give you more information, give you a personal invite to Kingdom Church Vision Night. Like, this is gonna be cracking. We're gonna have some games, we're gonna have some food, we're just gonna have fun to get to know each other. And then me and my wife, we're gonna explain like how God gave us this vision. If you want to be a part of that, because we're gonna need help, right? To spread the gospel, to do what we want to do in the community. We need assistance, right? So if you looking for a church home, or if you looking for something different, man, we would love to share our vision with you. So you can be a part of something, not just for yourself, but something bigger than yourself. So, man, be blessed. God loves you more than anybody else, right? But still, go after greatness. Don't settle for good.
Well, that was the mic drop moment there. Man, I just want to say I appreciate you, brother, again.
Yes, sir.
And, man, have a blessed weekend, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yes, sir.
Because the city feels it, you know, you making an impact. So that's all I got on my end. And like I said, Tony Main, we're gonna have to set something up, man. Y'all, just a little shootout with y'all. I'll even throw myself in the ringer, man. We get some shots up, man. I would love to see that. I'd pay to see that. But yeah, it's Mark Pace, it's Troy Cotton Jr., man. It just cut talk. And we out. My man gonna give us some gems on the board too. But man, y'all stay blessed. We out.
Yes, sir. I got you. Get it all in. Yeah, get it all in. Oh man, I'm gonna date it. What's today?
I think it is
the first.
Yeah.
Yeah, good is not good enough when great is available.
There you go, man. That's $1 million board right there, man.
Yes, sir.